ìṣọ̀kan tó lè mú wa délé lérò. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹsẹ̀ tí ilé kan. Ìfẹ́ àti ìṣọ̀kan ló yẹ wá. Àìgbọ́ra ẹni yé kò yẹ láàrin wa. Ká sowọ́pọ̀ ó lè dá. One voice ohun kan. Ká fẹnu kò síbì kan torí ilẹ̀ wa. Tẹnu wa bá kò ohun gbogbo máa bẹ̀rù. Orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà ṣàlàfẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé. Ìṣọ̀kan ní àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ ọkàn. Ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Gbogbo gómìnà gúúsù ìwọ̀ oòrùn. Ó yá ẹ dìde kí á ẹ dìde sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọ̀nyí ṣàlàfẹ́. Gbogbo ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ má fọwọ́ lẹ́rán ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde. Àfojúsùn wa kó lè rọrùn. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́ yìí ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde. Ìṣọ̀kan lè mú wa délé lérò. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátá ẹjẹ́ àrònú. Ká má ṣe jọ́ máa lè rárá ni mo sọ. Àti rí bó ṣe ń lọ ẹjẹ́ ká dìde. Fómìnira wa ilẹ̀ Oòduà. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣáàlà ń bèrè. Àsìkò ti tó ẹ dìde. Ìṣọ̀kan tó lè mú wa délé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ọmọ Yorùbá nílé àti lókè òkun. Ẹ dìde fórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà. Àti rí bí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí. Ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa jẹ́ kó jọ wá lógún. Láṣẹ ní ká dìde. Ẹ dìde kálẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà kíákíá. Sábà lórílẹ̀-èdè wa ọkàn wa balẹ̀. A ó máa jó mùkúlùmù kẹ́kẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé lẹ́yìn lérò. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn kẹ́nu wa kò. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣàlàfẹ́. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà á tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rí. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Aláwa di mímú ṣẹ. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Prọfẹ̀sọ̀ Akíntóyè. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Aláwa di mímú ṣẹ. Àwa di mímú ṣẹ. Ìbá ìgè 50 of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. Màmí Gani Adams. Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò bá mi o. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. nation wù mí yéye o. Àníṣòwò ẹ̀ o. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Tó bá ti bọ́ sí tán kọ́. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀. Àwọn ọmọdé sọ pé. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Àwọn àgbà náà sọ pé. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lókè òkun. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Wọ́n pariwo kárakára. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Wọ́n fẹ́ olúwo. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Wọ́n ló dẹ̀ tún wà wọ́n yéye. Odùduwà nation wù mí yéye o. Tó bá bọ́ sí tán kọ́. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀. Gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá pátápátá. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀. Ìyá Oòduà. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK mo kí ọ bí ẹ. Ìbà Gani Adams. Ó dẹ̀ wá wù mí yéye. Chief Sunday Igboho ló tún sọ pé. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀. Máa jó mukulumu kẹ́kẹ́. Ṣáínì jí kọrin kọrin. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀. Bàbá lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà. Èmi àdèmájò máa yọ̀.
And a very good afternoon and welcome again to another beautiful day. A beautiful day that the Yoruba people, we are so, intelligent, we are so fantastic people. Ọmọlúàbí ni gbogbo wa o. Ọlọ́run, mo ṣe rí. Ṣé rí Nàìjíríà, òun ló fẹ́ sọ gbogbo wa di oníranù. Nàìjíríà ló fẹ́ sọ gbogbo wa dẹni tẹ́ pé àwọn àdàbẹ̀ tẹ́ pé àbí ọmọ ọ̀tá ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Ẹlòmíì tó bá wo fídíò mi bá ń kọ́, ṣé Koiki Media ló sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí? This guy was not talking like this. Nigeria is Nigeria. I say good afternoon once again to you in Manchester, Iya Oòduà. I can spot my brother there, Bedu Magazine, Bedu Wakabao. To all the media houses from Heritage to Dara Talk Show, to the ones in America, Alamaroof, Ushatola, Citizen AY, and David Hamilton. I was watching him yesterday. A very powerful presentation yesterday. Every day, everybody comes out and we pull out something. But I have said it once and again and again. The media will kill Nigeria before Nigeria kill more of our people. Nigeria tó fẹ́ pa wá lẹ́kún, àwa náà máa pa Nigeria kó tó pa wá lẹ́kún. Àmọ́ kó tó pa wá lẹ́kún, there are some people that a lot of us are probably not knowing that they are part and parcel of Nigeria right now. Our governors, our House of Representatives, our senator. Ibo ni position wọn on this Yoruba nation agitation. I greet Adetokunbo Ọmọọba, Bàbá Èkìtì, Ahmed Ọlálékan. Àwọn boys ọmọ Yorùbá ronú yẹn tó bá gbọ́n kó tó ń jáde lẹ́nu àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Ọmọ má lọ gò rárá. Ṣé rí Nàìjíríà òun ló sọ gbogbo wa di tó dì báyìí. I'm sure a lot of you are also looking for opportunity to run out of Nigeria. I pray it will happen. But one thing I can assure you is after 30 years in Europe, you want to go back to your land and you realize that there's no more land to go to. A máa wọ̀n ẹ́ lọ́kàn pé kó padà lọ sílé, but there's no home because the Fulani have taken everybody out of Nigeria. So when people say, let us keep one Nigeria, you are literally telling the Fulani that they can control us. We can have anything that we want to have. I can spot you there, my brother. Temitope, okay. All hail the Biafra. I have said it. There's nothing to apologetic. If we speak Yoruba here, they don't understand it. So be it. It's a Yoruba platform. If my people call Tobani Yoruba Laon Peso, I cannot stop them. So at that point, a Biafra man or a Biafra woman will just say, Ingbati, èdè wọn ló ń sọ. Sometimes I listen as well to some of the Biafra programs. When they are speaking their language, I just be patient. English is not our language. It's a borrowed language. That is why we are here now. Now this English, we are asking, do you know that they told us lies? I was watching Simon Ekpa. I think, was it not the one he did yesterday? Some of the books we read in Nigeria, if you don't throw those books away and burn them completely, you realize that you will never understand anything that is happening in the global village. Ali must go. 419 country. But the question is, where and who are the position of our own representatives? I greet every one of the media houses. I have said it. We are not fighting anybody. Our focus is to make sure that we kill Nigeria before Nigeria kill us. Our presentation will all be different. There's no doubt about that. Mine will be different from others. The others will be different from mine. But we remain absolute focus that Nigeria will go down. And if you think that as we are going, now, every morning I start my Ferrari. You know what a Ferrari is? I want to break Nigeria. Dedu will come in the night. He wants to break Nigeria. Oshatola will come later on this evening. She wants to break Nigeria. A very powerful presentation by Dara Talk Show yesterday. Hey, Team Monkoko. Look, I went to see my mom today. You know. Wọ́n ní àwọn èèyàn kàn ń dìde lójoojúmọ́ ni. Mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Spirit ni. This is a spirit. You cannot stop a spirit. The moment the spirit is awoken, ẹ tún rí bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, Àbísóyè, ìyẹn tẹ̀, another dimension, ìyẹn tún gbé jáde. I'm talking about that man that is his own focus is Lagos State. Lagos State has become, they say no, forget about the people that say Lagos is every man's land. When we get our land, we will know who is the real Lagosian. We don't say we will not be doing business with anybody, but the question is, those Lagosians House of Representatives, where is their position on this movement? Lagos House of Assembly, where is their position on this movement? Ogun State House of Assembly, where is their position on this movement? Ekiti House of Assembly, they are all Yorubas. Where is their position? Kogi, we know that one is a split one, but we know that we have Yoruba in Kogi. Ìlú yẹn ni kíní ti jáde now. Arótilẹ̀ Tolúlọpẹ́. Ẹ ti gbàgbé, ẹ mọ̀ pé yàn làwa, we normally forget so many things. Some people never even know that there was somebody called Tolúlọpẹ́, a Yoruba woman that was killed by the Fulani government, and no, that country should have gone into flames if it was another country. One person was killed in America, and look at the old dimension. They killed Tolúlọpẹ́, not even anybody talked about it. Not even your vice president, short man devil. I know some of you don't like me using that word. You are mad. He is part of the government. And as far as the only time I will respect Osibajo is when he resigns from this government. He still have the time to do so. Tell him I say so. Short man devil, Pastor Ruga, Baba Gboworin, like my brother Baderu. If you are looking for Baderu, some of you now, hey, I did not see Baderu on Facebook. Shut up your mouth. How many times does he tell you that Facebook is blocking us every time? Go and look for him on YouTube. Mayegun General. I was watching somebody, and I was on a phone call some few weeks back. Somebody said Mayegun is like somebody that went for history class. And you listen to Simon Epper, listen to every presentation from different one of us, and you say Nigeria is not going to break. What we are doing is we are waking the minds and the souls of the people. A very good morning all the way in America. All the way in America, they are just waking up and making their way to work. They are working tirelessly. We can replicate the same thing in the Yoruba land. The question is, what is the position of the Yoruba House of Assembly in Oyo State? The governors, the local government, and the House of Representatives, both in the Senate and the House from the state to state. Osun State, 419, Ibolewa, wọ́n ní kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè, mi sẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. You are all keeping quiet with the Yoruba Nation agitation. Some of you are pretending like you've never seen or hear about the Yoruba Nation. This is the time for you to start debating about how we are going to lead Nigeria inside your House of Assembly. Gbogbo law tẹ́ ń ṣe náà, at what expenses? All the law that you say you are creating, 419, all of them, Yoruba people. Àwọn obìnrin náà wà láàrin wọn. A very good morning to you, my sister, all the way in US. Each time I talk to her, you will see the energy in her. Sometimes you know that look, we have Yoruba people around the world that are doing their best, and those at home that wants to do their best, but the country has literally crippled them. You know, when they say something has crippled you, you cannot move forward. You cannot go forward. And every time people think that somebody is running after them, like a spirit is running after them. No, it's a lie. Forget about that. Shut up your mouth. There's no spirit anywhere. You just need food in your stomach. All you need is food. So when you think that a spirit in the village is running after you, if that village was developed, you will be living in that village. Go to Manchester, go to rural area. Some people don't even, Mayegun will never live in London because he loves Scotland. Scotland have the same thing like London. Somebody called me the other day, I think one of my brother, and he said somebody came to London. You know, when we have the first JJC, when they arrive in London, Everybody wants to go. London Bridge is falling down, falling down. Oh, now fall it down. Nigeria will fall down. Nigeria go falling down, falling down, falling down. Nigeria will falling down very, very soon. If you are living in the north and you are Yoruba people, come back down. Answer for you, listen. Adabiere. If you are living in the north, start packing yourself. Any moment from now, anything can happen anytime. I don't have to give you too much details. 419, House of Assembly. They've never created any law to help the local people, to help businesses. In COVID-19, instead they kept the food away. My focus this morning is to you, House of Assembly, around the southwest called Yoruba Nation land. 419. Tí mọ̀ kankan, a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bá yín fẹ́ ni. Good morning to you, my brother, Adekunle Adepoju. I won't mention the other woman, a very powerful woman. And I say good afternoon to every one of you. Mama wa Omorala Iyabo Ajala tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ. Freedom Force, all hail the Biafra. Let us respect everybody the way they are. When we get our land, they must respect our land. Don't worry about if they don't like it, they will probably sell the land. They will sell the property on the land and they will move back to Biafra land. By that time, we will be competing with it. Oh, I cannot wait for a Yoruba nation where we are competing every day with outside country. Not even between Europe, Biafra and Yoruba. We're going to be competing with Germany, with America, with Canada, with Japan, with the rest of the world. That is what a Yoruba nation can do. But you know your House of Assembly, they've never created any law that can help the people. The question is, Ibole Wow, what position are you? All our House of Representatives, Ondo State, Aketi, we are asking you a question. The House of Assembly should start talking about a Yoruba nation and coming out of this fraudulent country called Nigeria. You think you want to stay there and take us to another election? You all are fooling yourself. Nobody will vote for you. There will not be a Nigeria by 2023. I say we are not joking. We will do everything to make sure that a Yoruba nation becomes successful. We will try diplomacy. If it doesn't work, we go violent. Look, I'm not afraid to tell you that. Always prepare that at the back of your mind. Violence is the only key. If the Fulani from the southern of Sokoto refuse to start talking to their people that the Yoruba wants to leave this country, and if you refuse, we will become more violent as we go along. You think I'm here to joke? I have told you I'm not joking. I am here to break up Nigeria, and it will happen, whether they like it or not. The question this morning or this afternoon is, what is the position of all our House of Assemblies? You are representing us, not representing the Fulani, not representing the Igbo, not representing the Hausa. You start talking about a Yoruba nation right inside there. Somebody must move the motion. You think we are joking? Very debate. Very soon it will get very hot. Even the House of Assembly will be very hot. Amama run kan síbẹ̀ fún yín ni. A ti mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò ni. Ṣèbẹ́ lọ ríbi jókòó sí lẹ́tí ìfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá yá ẹ̀ ní ríbi jókòó sí, ilé yín gan máa gbóná mọ́ yín. Ẹ̀yin fẹ́ máa gbádùn àbí kíyà máa jọmọ Yorùbá lójoojúmọ́. So that you know that they've literally turned every Yoruba people to a beggar. Nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire, we have now become beggar in our land. Ojú òde tì yín, ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú, ẹ̀ ní ṣàǹfààní gbogbo yín, ẹ̀ ní kúure. All our House of Assembly, ní ṣàǹfààní, àfẹni tó bá move motion láàrin yín pé a Yoruba nation now must be debated in this house. If you don't debate that and you start talking about 2023, you are talking about anything now, you all will go along with this. Tí mọ̀ kankan, gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa fi bá yín jà, everything la máa fi bá yín jà. I am speaking directly now to all our House of Assembly in Southwest. I don't care about what happened in Southeast or South or the North. My focus is Southwest. When I say we will not hold election, I am more focused in the Southwest. If they like, let the North hold election. If they like, let INEC improve the security. If they like, let the federal government go and buy more weapons. Go and do more intelligence. Nigeria will not exist by 2023. You don't know what is coming. I can assure anybody that. If anybody think that we will go for 2023 election, let them count it that it will never happen. The last election, Lloyd, go and tell Alhaji Lai Mohammed that there's a boy called Olayomi Koiki that said that we will not hold election. And I mean it. Every word I'm saying here is very, very going straight to the spirit, and it will be so like that. That's it, you think we are joking? House of Assembly, You are making our people become more abject poverty. You never did anything for the time you have been there for the 1999 democracy. Our people are now suffering every day for your own negligence. Àwọn tí yín wá kàn ọmọ tí yín, ẹ fẹ́ yàwó síta, ẹ fẹ́ yàwó sínú ilé, ẹ wá ń ṣe yọ̀tọ̀ mi, ẹ ń fi security, ẹ fi ń káàkiri. Very soon, a máa gbogbo ẹ̀ máa gbóná ọmọ yín ni. Láti Ṣẹ̀dùmàrè. House of Assembly I'm talking to directly today. Ẹ rò pé mò ń ṣeré? Ẹ tí mọ̀ kankan, confirm ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú Òde. I will sacrifice anything to make sure that we go out of Nigeria. Ẹ tí mọ̀ kankan. Àìṣe mẹ́yẹ̀ bọ̀ lápò ni. Bastard! Ẹ̀yin ọmọ àlè. Ẹ ń pera yín ní House of Assembly. Ọmọ àlè ní gbogbo yín. Now is the time to start debating and talking about how we come out of Nigeria if you all have the balls. Tó bá jẹ́ pọ́kùnrin ni yín ni, this is the time to tell the federal government that right here in the Yoruba land, we will start debating how we will move our people out of this contraction called Nigeria. Who is it benefiting? 419 country. You've literally turned everybody to beggars, everybody to everything that you cannot think of. A Yoruba person is not doing it now. Things that we don't do before. A Yoruba person now has become even a 419 himself or herself. A Yoruba man that has the legal reason to enjoy the wealth of the land. The Yoruba are not enjoying it. You have literally allowed the Fulani to encroach all our land. Our mothers, our fathers cannot go to the farm. And you are now talking about 2023. Hey, this champagne ni mo sọ. You think it's just by shouting here? I said election will not hold. Let the federal government capture what I'm saying. We will not hold election in southwest of the country. You think we are joking? What we will do, 1 million things we're going to do is right inside my stomach. And we will do everything that I want to do right inside my stomach. We will make sure that no election ever exists again in a Yoruba land. You think we are joking? You've literally turned a Yoruba land where people cannot have a better life again. Ẹ ní ṣoríire gbogbo yín pátápátá. Ẹ ní ṣoríire. Ẹ máa ṣàǹfààní kú ni. Gbogbo yín pátápátá àtàwọn ọmọ yín. Ẹ máa ṣọ́kú ni. You have put pain in the eyes of the people every day. Every day. And you expect the diaspora to take the burden. Take the burden of supporting people at home. Is that what you want? I'm talking directly to all our House of Representatives and our governors in the Southwest. I don't care what happened in the North. But my problem is, if Sultan of Sokoto do not come quickly on the round table, we divide the country, we go with war with them. We will fight them. There's nothing to talk about. We will definitely fight them. You think we are joking? So many children enjoying benefit. Your children enjoying the benefit outside the country, but in a Yoruba land, we cannot even let people enjoy the same benefit. Fraudulent country. Go and tell them, this is a boy here talking. I am not joking. Every word I've been uttering, I really mean it. And I've told you, if the UK government is not happy, let them direct an official letter to Koikimedia and tell me that what I'm saying to break up Nigeria is wrong. And they will now start telling us where they hide the archive of 1914 amalgamation. I've told you, I am dealing with every one of them. From UK government to American government to Nigerian government. They must understand that a Yoruba nation is no longer something that we will say, no. We must get a Yoruba nation. Nothing else, if we go peacefully, it's fine. If we don't go peacefully, let people start getting ready for war. Something you don't know what war is, you're mad. What concern me with war? Go and see what the IRA did with the British people. You don't know what is coming. You, House of Representatives, representing who? Who are you representing? And you will represent. You say you are representing Yoruba people. Yoruba people say we don't want Nigeria anymore. We are not interested in Nigeria. What have you done for us? Nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. No education, no healthcare, no welfare, nothing in a Yoruba land. We have become beggars. Even the little thing that they can do, they cannot go to the farm. Ewoko Babawa Olufalaye. Whether you agree with him or not, does it mean that a Fulani have more power to go into the farm and destroy that man's farm, and you say we should sit down? Ewanika and Oma destroy. We have not even started violence, but I have said it. Violence is part of this project. Put that at the back of your mind. You think we are joking? A very good afternoon and welcome to the show. I'm talking directly to all our House of Assemblies from the Southwest, from Lagos State to Ogun State to Ekiti to Oyo to Osun to Kwara, every one of them. It is time now somebody move the motion about a Yoruba nation inside that house. If not, ilé yẹn máa gbóná mọ́ yín ni. ó máa gbóná ọmọ yín ni ṣebí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló wà ó máa gbóná ọmọ yín ni ó bẹ́tà kẹ́yìn náà tètè máa lọ máa dira because we are fighting both physical and spiritual warfare. This is 2020. As we are fighting physical, we are also fighting spiritual. You want to turn every one of us to wèrè àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ẹ fẹ́ sọ wá di wèrè ọ̀sán gangan ẹ fẹ́ sọ wá di wèrè ọ̀sán gangan we will end Nigeria for you. Ẹ̀yin fẹ́ máa gbádùn. Do you know that some of them, they have so much money in their possession that they can do and undo, whereas somebody is looking for 1,000 naira, they cannot find it this morning. Shit, old country, 419. You think we are joking? Any one of you thinking that there will be election, go and tell them that this madman talking here says there will not be election. How that will happen, we will see if we are getting closer. 2020 has already finished. We are now moving to 2021. We are then moving as well along with it. Hey, mad people, House of Assembly, killing assemble. What law have you done to benefit the people? Òfin wo lẹ ṣe to benefit the people than for you to buy house, buy hotel, and then sleep with different women, and then you think that is the end of it? Ṣé bó ṣe ń ṣèjọba nìyẹn? Is that the way you are doing government? Ṣé bó ṣe ń ṣèjọba lẹ́yìn ṣe ń ṣe yẹn? Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé Yorùbá land bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní kẹ́ ṣèjọba yẹn tí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe ṣé iná máa gbádùn ẹ̀ báyìí? Ṣé bí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe ṣe nìyẹn? Ẹ̀wá rò pa kan jókòó kan pariwo. People think that we just come and talk and talk and talk. No. As we are talking, we are mobilizing. As we are talking, we are mobilizing. Some will go diplomacy route. Some of us are preparing for violent route. Think we are joking? You think this is a Yoruba agitation that we want to drag? People for money. Do you think this is for more that we want to be dragging for too long? We are putting a hand to Nigeria 2023. Election is not going to hold. And when election doesn't hold, it go dabaru. Economy gini. Oh, my dabaru. 419 country. Once again, a very good afternoon. The time is exactly 12:53, 26th of November 2020. Dabaru. Let's show you some of them. Let's go straight into it this morning. Once again, a very good afternoon. Oh, where's my link? Let's first come here. 419, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò bàbá wa. Honorable Ahmed Buse Jerry. Wọ́n máa fi Yorùbá sókè, wọ́n fi Hausa sísàlẹ̀. Tá bá fi Hausa sókè, wọ́n fi Yorùbá sísàlẹ̀. They are all the same. They are all the same. Yes. Is it by force to be in one Nigeria? Question mark. You're very right, Kenny Patrick. They want us to continue to suffer for head. Amen. You need to adjust your audio. It might probably be from your side. My audio is extremely very good. Is anybody having problem with the audio? Does anybody have problem with their audio? Because there's no point me sitting here and you cannot hear me. Somebody said on Koikimedia that there's a problem with the audio. Is that the same thing? We have so many of you listening. Can you please indicate if we are having problem with the audio? Once again, a very good afternoon. Okay, I'm told the audio is okay on YouTube. The audio is really echoing. Maybe it's your own device. Akinyemi, you might want to come out of the broadcast and come back in. I'm told the audio is very good. Everybody says the audio is good. On Olayomi Koiki, the audio is good. Thank you very much. Now, let's focus on some of these. Lagos House of Assembly. The question is, what are they assembling? Who is there? Let's find out who is inside some of this House of Assembly. We must start pointing finger at them. If not, this House of Assembly will become a fire for them very soon. YouTube is okay. Thank you very much. So that means whoever was having that problem, you might want to come out of the broadcast and come back in. We do everything possibly best to get the feedback. So that was what I was checking. Thank you very much, everybody that have answered. The question I'm asking now is, Lagos House of Assembly has approved 153 billion. Let me bring that again. Everything a billion. Obasa 419. Yet, they want us to wait and wait and wait. Wait, Abi. Let's see who is part of them. Speaker, Obasa, the Lagos Speaker House of Assembly, 419, a Yoruba man. I'm even told this one is not from Lagos. But what if you get Lagos House of Assembly Speaker, you will know that the contraction of the country is where we are today. So who are members of this House of Assembly. Let's start mentioning their name if we can find them. Member and their constituency. I'm sure some of them does not even have website. These are the people that we want to focus now as well for today and couple of more days. We're going to be continue to review their names out so that people know that when we talk about the Yoruba nation, we have problems. These are the people them allowed to point finger to as well. Every one of them, innocent until they move the motion that we want a Yoruba nation. If not, we will continue to point finger at them. Thank you very much, Baba Michael Oguntoyibo. All hail the Biafra. Good afternoon to all our pastors, our imams. This is not a religion fight, it's a freedom fight. We are asking for a total self-determination. Nothing more than that. We are not interested in restructuring. We are not interested in any kind of election. If they want, let us there know who and who wants to leave. That is what they should start telling us. Let's see those in the House of Assembly. These are their faces. Let's go by the name. I'm not going to put their title. I'm not interested in their title. I call them straight by their name. Mudashiru Ajayi is the speaker at Gege. This man might be one of the obstacles for a Yoruba nation. That's if you don't know. Let's see if we can get anything out of him. So when we talk about the Yoruba nation, this man is somebody that you must also check and ask. Why are they not debating a Yoruba nation motion inside the House of Assembly as the speaker? That is his face there. Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa is currently, and he has been there since 2015. He's been in part of this Lagos House of Assembly since 2015. He's part of the APC government. Always lying with different education that they say. He had a certificate course on legislation in UK Parliament. Really? 419. He said he's a law student. Bachelor of Law, University of what? 419. That's his name there. I'm sure you saw all the allegation that was labeled against him of millions of dollars. This is people that will become a threat to us as we move into a Yoruba nation. These are people, because they are not talking about it inside the House of Assembly as the speaker. We must hold him accountable. We must tell him, why are they not debating about a Yoruba nation? His name is Mudashiru Obasa. Let's go back. The deputy. Let's pull out these more details. This name as well. His name is Wasiu Sani. Don't know how to pronounce the second middle name. He's also been there since 2015. They will continue to be there. And he said he's married. Born in 1961. I'm sure that is a fake birth certificate. So when we talk about the Yoruba nation, these are people also that are not interested in the Yoruba nation. They rather want to be part of Nigeria. Remember to watch their faces as I'm screenshotting it one at a time. Let's go back again. Our focus this afternoon is our local government and our House of Representatives. What are they saying? What are they doing? Let's go back into the next person. Again, this one is called Sani O Agunbiade. He's also been there since 2015. He said he was born on the 25th of October, 1964. So these are the people that saw the regional government when they were coming up as their own youth. But now, they cannot even provide a free quality education for those in Lagos State. 419. He said he's married. And so what? Again, that is his face. Let's go to the next one. Again, remember these are faces that are still part of the Lagos State Assembly. Lateef A. Abiru has also been there from 2015. He was there as part of the 8th Legislative Assembly. He's also there right now. He was also born just after we got independence in 1960. On the 10th of November, he said his education master's in chemistry. I don't know what kind of infrastructure he's done in Lagos since he's been there. 419. Don't know what they're doing. Let's look at the next person. What's his name? Wahab O. Jimon. This one does not even have any qualification. Oh, the qualification is it. Apapa, I'm sure a lot of you that knows Apapa very well. The question is, what has he done ever since to make Apapa a best place? They're not interested. All they're interested is how to kill and make more money for themselves and their family. Let's go to the next one. This is a woman. You expect her to start talking about Yoruba nation. Sangodara Rotimi. That's her name. Has she been there as well for too long? Yeah, she was there. She's been there as well from 2015 up to date. The question is, constituency will later hold. Surulere. Go and look at Surulere. Surulere. Go to Surulere. You cry for Surulere. Let's go to the next one. The name is Oluyinka Ogundimu. Again, it's been there from 2015. They will bribe themselves to be there all the time. It's also Agege 2. Agege ti gbogbo Fulani ti gbà tán. Let's go quickly to the next one. We have your time today, every one of you. Remember their faces? Remember them very well. His name is Fatai Oluwa. He's also Ajiromi Ifelodun. Go and see all those areas. You will cry. This one, they said he was born 1980. I'm sure it's probably fake birth certificate. Can't trust any one of these jokers. Let's quickly come to more of them as well. This one is Adebisi Yusuf. Again, Alimosho. Hello, Alimosho Sheri. Jaga Jaga Lori. Jaga Jaga. It's Alimosho local government. 419. Hello, Alimosho Bosheri. Emma Baon Kenny. Who is this one? Mojisola Labas Merada, or whatever the name is. Again, Apapa 1. She's been there since 2015. Go and look at the gridlock in Apapa. You ask yourself, what is their role? Let's move quickly and swiftly. Look at the next one. These are faces I want you to remember. Ibrahim Layode. None of them is interested in a breakup of Nigeria. You think they're interested? They're not interested. If not, they should be moving the motion now. And these are all Yoruba. They are not Hausa. Remember that. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to the program. Let's move swiftly again. The next one says engineer. Engineer what? Engineer nothing. Engineer Satonji David. Again, constituency. Badagry. Go to Badagry and see the mess in Badagry. You will cry for Yoruba land. They are boy for Tinubu. So if you want here now. So that anything, then to finish anything, what are against it? Let's go straight quickly. Mustenu, or whatever the name is. Topo, what is it called? What constituency Lily? Ekpe. Hello, Ekpe Bosheri. 419. Why am I showing you this? Because these are faces you don't see all the time. These are faces that hide under the shed. We will treat it one at a time. I will do Lagos today. Tomorrow, I will do another state. But I will capture every one of them today. But we will not go into all the full details. This one is Bolawon. Bolawon as well. What constituency? Etiosa. Go and ask. They've been there. He's been there as well since 2015. Kí ló rí ṣe l'Etiosa? Gbogbo àwọn tó wà l'Etiosa, wọ́n tó ń bímọ, kí ló rí ṣe fún wọn? They probably give them 1,000 naira. Indomie noodles. Let's go quickly to the next one. They are all 419. These are faces you must remember. Fatai Moji. Which constituency? Ibejuleki. What is Ibejuleki? They've given that to Dangote. 419. Ibejuleki has been given to Dangote. It's probably going to buy everywhere in Yoruba land. They bribe all these people. They give them money. In Ghana must go. Let's look at the next one. Rahim Kazim. What constituency? Ibejuleki again. 419. They're all 419. Until every one of them move a motion, we will continue to bring their name onto this broadcast. These are people you don't see all the time. Rashid Makinde. Again, Ifakojaye. Go and look at Ifakojaye. You cry for the people there. Every local government, none of them is working. You will cry for the people living in those areas. Let's quickly come this way. They are all 419. This one, I'm sure, Jubri Mohammed. Hey, Ikeja. Can somebody confirm that this one is a Yoruba man? Is this one a Yoruba man as well? Is this a Yoruba man as well? And he's been there since 2015. Is this man a Yoruba man? Can somebody answer me? Is this man a Yoruba man? So this one as well is part of the House of Assembly. You see, this is why our information must start going into the local as we go along with this, agitation. Is this man also a Yoruba man? Jubril Muhammad, Ikeja local government. Let me see if anybody knows him very well. I can't see any comment coming through. Is this man a Yoruba man? Hey, wàhálà má ti wá dé báyìí o. Jubril Muhammad is Lai Muhammad's son. Oh, ṣọmọ Lai Muhammad lélẹ́yìí ni. Is this Lai Muhammad man son? Fulani man, I believe. Somebody says Fulani man. Is this Lai Muhammad's son? Can somebody answer? With the look, okay. Hey, I'm at go by you. I need to do a bit more background check on this guy. Let me go and do background check. Let me go to Google. Google will tell us now. It's probably maybe a Fulani. Who is he? Let me first look at the image. Okay, that's him there. So now let's go to all. So who is he? Who is he? Representative Jubril is a Nigerian politician, and so what? Yes, he is. I didn't get that, Babawa Fees. Can you explain further? He's a Yoruba man, 100% not Yoruba. Is that what you're saying? I don't think that one is a Yoruba man. It doesn't look like a Yoruba man. Hey. Now, wow. Let's read further from here. Nothing much than he was born in 1980. He's married, LLB, elected office. He's been there since 2015. Knightsbridge Construction Limited. That was probably maybe in UK. Let me Google that. He has a company near somewhere, or maybe in Nigeria, but let me Google that. Let's do a Google check on that. Knightsbridge. Is that in Nigeria? Knightsbridge. Because what they do is they create all kind of, proxies company. Hey, team of people share operate. About 419. So I'm trying to check the company I just saw now. Kiloriko company again. Let's go back one step further. Knightsbridge Construction Limited. Okay, let me put his name next to it. I'll let for more clarity. I'm going to put his name next to that. Let me put his name next to that. So that way, I will get a bit more clarity. So let's come back here and then do a Google search. Google my daddy. That's if he really registered the company on his name. Meet Lai Muhammad's son. Okay, is Lai Muhammad's son now? Lai Muhammad name. Cherino. Did you see what we are talking about? I already saw that here. Meet Lai Muhammad's son. Jubril Folajimi Muhammad was born on August 1st, 1980. Is a member of the Lagos State House of Assembly representing Ikeja 1 constituency of Lagos State for a term of office beginning on the August of 6, 2015 and ending is still there anyway. Jubril, he studied law and obtained both first degree in law. Can you see how they push their own family there? Now, how do you expect Jubril is Lai Muhammad's son? Yeah, I already found out as well. The question now is, how? This one now, another 10 years, he will say he wants to be governor of Lagos State. Can you imagine? So Lai Muhammad's son is already part of Lagos State House of Assembly. Ọlọ́run ọba o. Okay. Ìgbẹ̀yìn náà ni gbogbo eléyìí tẹ̀ ń ṣe lọ. Jubril Folajimi Muhammad previously worked as the managing director of Knightsbridge Dredging Limited, one of the controversy dredging company owned by Tinubu. Did you see that? So he is also the managing director of Knightsbridge Dredging Limited, one of the controversial dredging company owned by Tinubu to accommodate his benefactors. You see why we must bring information out. You see why they don't want you to see so many things. So Lai Muhammad has a son, Baba Gosime. So Lai Muhammad, Baba Were Yi. So ọmọ ẹ̀ náà tẹ̀ tún wà nínú House of Assembly. Let me open the phone line. Let's get some view on this. Let's focus on this boy. We go back to that conversation. Let's focus on this boy a little bit. +4475 94050 Who know this boy very well? I'm talking about Lai Muhammad's son. So Lai Muhammed, the information minister, so ìwọ gbóhùn ẹ sínú House of Assembly. Can you see? Can you see why they will never want one Nigeria to break? Did you see this? So before he was part of that, he was working in a company called Managing Director of Night Bridge. Okay, now that we know Night Bridge, let me come back here. So Night Bridge, where is that again? Hey, àti jẹ gbèsè báyìí Ọlọ́run. So àti sin bàbá títí a tún máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sin ọmọ tó bí ní 1980. So this boy was born in 1980. Is now already the House of Representatives in Ikeja. Ọmọ bàbá Gọ́sìmẹ̀ àti jẹ gbèsè ní Nàìjíríà. We are already in a big problem. So some of you that are calling for one Nigeria, so this boy now will give you 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira. You can see how he looks very fresh. And now he's pretending he's dressing like a Yoruba man, but also dressing like a Fulani man. You can see that they've already sold the Yoruba land. He was born in 1980. So now you see where the whole game is. You can see where the whole game is. Ọlọ́run ọba o. Láti Kwara, ìwọ tí wàá jẹ House of Assembly lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Lákúlì Jàláìlì. I think we have a caller coming through. Hello, bàbá wa. Iṣẹ́ ìlágbára láàárọ̀ yìí. Ilé tí mo gbé jáde lásán. Èmi gan ọmọ ilé tẹ́lẹ̀ láyé mi. Mo ṣe ń rí ni. Iṣẹ́ yìí ojoojúmọ́ ni màmá lóríṣiríṣi. Okay.
Ìlépa wọn ò ní já sásán.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Yes. Ẹ jọ nǹkan torí petition tá à ń ṣe yẹn mi gan mo ṣe wá yìí gan o iṣẹ́ mi gan mo ti fi lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti fẹ́ sáyìn tó gbé bí ẹ̀yìn bíi mẹ́wàá tí mo ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n ìkan nínú àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n wá béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ mi mo ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mi ìbọn mo ṣe fẹ́ mo ní màá béèrè lọ́rin gẹ́gẹ́. Àwọn ní petition yẹn àyíyàn náà fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ débi wípé ká tó ṣe December yẹn petition yẹn lọ́dọ̀ pé wípé ṣùgbọ́n tí a bá fẹ́ sì ti ẹjọ́ lé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ petition yẹn já ní àgbá Yorùbá wọn tá a máa fi kalẹ̀ tá a máa dùn gbogbo kìnìún yẹn fún. Òun ni níbo sọ̀rọ̀ kìnìún yẹn fún mi àyà mi kọ́kọ́ jẹ́ wípé mi ò mèsì mo lè fún mo sábà gbé kẹfà máa ṣiṣẹ́.
A padà sórí yẹn a padà sórí nọ́mbà yẹn má bínú torí pé ẹ ti fẹ́ move wa kúrò nínú conversation tá a wà lórí ẹ̀ gangan ṣe rí lè tá a wà lórí ẹ̀ gangan yẹn pàdí government ìyẹn mo ní ká pè fún. I will respond back later on, but the question is, so Jubril Muhammed is Lai Muhammed's son. Bàbá Gọ́sìmẹ̀ tó máa ń wá sórí TV all the time, tó máa sọ̀rọ̀, tó máa datọ́ lẹ́nu. So Lai Muhammed, so you have your son. Lákúlì Jàláìlì. So Lai Muhammed, so you have your son while the other son were killed, other people were killed, and you are now saying CNN is a lying? God damn it. His full name is Jubril Fọlájìmí Muhammed. Yeah, mo ti rí lórúkọ yẹn. So Lai Muhammed tó ń pariwo, so àwọn ọmọ tó pa ní Lekki Toge, so tí bàbá burúkú yìí tó ń jáde ní gbogbo ìgbà, tó ń jáde tó ń sọ pé wọ́n ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ọmọ kankan, so ọmọ tiẹ̀ wà nínú Lagos House of Assembly. Lai Muhammed, so you have your own son inside Lagos House of Assembly. Oda. Now, at least we know where we are going. Let me leave that and focus back on where we were before. I think we've got a bit more information. What I will then do is, I will come back on this boy later. This boy, because it's a boy, but they played the game. So they put Lai Muhammed's son right in there after he has served Tinubu. Okay, let's come back here quickly. Otidabe. Otetida. Very, very good. At least that's my bit. Kasumu Richard Adedamola Kasumu. Also, gbogbo àwọn ilé láti máa búra oríṣiríṣi o. Gbogbo àwọn ilé láti máa búra kó tó fún wọn jọ this position o. Also, which local government lè dìmú? Place of birth, London, United Kingdom. Okay, ó tẹ̀tí da bẹ́ẹ̀. So ọmọ UK lélẹ̀. So this one was born in UK. Okay. What constituency? We don't know what constituency. 419. Fi constituency ẹ̀ sí. Okay. Let's come back again. Now you can see why we must bring out some of these things to everybody. Because some of you, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ àwọn people rárá. I think we have a caller coming through. Hello, good afternoon, caller. Ẹ káàsán.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, èèyàn kan wà ní orúkọ yẹn tí mo fẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ ti bá a jẹ́.
Kí lorúkọ?
Wálé Rauf. Ó represent Oríadé. Consequence Oríadé local government.
Wálé Rauf.
Yes, àwọn olè èèyàn bíi Tinubu ni tẹ́ bá wo Oríadé tí mo sọ yìí sìn. Wàhálà tẹ́ bá wá síbẹ̀ máa káwọ́ ẹ máa omi máa yọ lójú yìí ni. Gbogbo ọ̀nà ẹ ti bàjẹ́.
Wálé Rauf, mo ò tí ì rorúkọ ẹ̀ bíbá yìí.
Yes.
Bí àìtí dọ́dọ̀ tiẹ̀.
Oríadé ló represent Oríadé local government.
Mo ò dẹ̀ ti dárúkọ ẹ̀ látẹ̀ nǹkan tí mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ àbí.
Ẹ ti dárúkọ ẹ̀.
Bí orúkọ mi ló ń lò nínú House of Assembly. 419 làwọn pípù yìí o. 419 ni wọ́n.
Wálé Rauf orúkọ tó fi tó lẹ̀ sí pósítà tó fi jáde tó fi ṣẹlẹ̀.
Fìyẹn sílẹ̀. Ó lè lórúkọ tó bá wùn láti fi ṣe election. Ó lè ti change orúkọ nínú House of 419 làwọn pípù tá à ń dì pẹ̀lú yìí. 419.
Mo dá píjọ ẹ̀mọ́ gbogbo píjọ tẹ̀ tí ń ṣọ́ látẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀ tí school débẹ̀ ní tó bá yẹ kẹ́ ti school débẹ̀ ni màá tẹ́lá yìí screenshot ní ẹ̀ máa send ẹ̀ pa sí WhatsApp mi. Wálé Rauf gbọ̀ngàn ló kọ tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn jẹ.
Kí ló tí mo wá rí mi báyìí? Mo ò rí kankan tó sọ pé Wálé Rauf fún mi báyìí látẹ̀ nǹkan. Mo ti scroll wá sísàlẹ̀ báyìí nísìnyí. Ó dà máa bẹ́tọ̀ lọ tó bá ti rí kó screenshot ẹ̀. Ó dà. Ṣẹ̀rí ìran nísìn. This is what a Lagosian Sẹ̀rẹ́ ìtẹ́ ń pariwo ọmọ Èkó ni wá, ọmọ Èkó ni níjọ, àṣẹ ọmọ Lai Muhammed ó wà nínú House of Assembly. So àwọn gbọ́n ọmọ 1980 wọ́n dẹ̀ ti pa àwọn ọmọ EndSARS over 78 lọ́pàá ní EndSARS. Wọ́n ló tẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ anyway. Let's come back here. Kí lorúkọ eléyìí? Nurudeen. Gbogbo wọn pátápátá. Ó gbà wọ́n. Ok, bàbá kan, bàbá mi láti Manchester. Hello bàbá.
Ọ̀gá ṣẹ́wà.
Àdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run. Ètò nìyẹn.
Àkógbìyànjú.
Ó ga.
Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ gbà fún wa.
Ó lágbára.
Ṣé rí èmi ò wà surprise pẹ̀lú revelation ti Lai Muhammed? Ṣé rí tipẹ́tipẹ́ ni àwọn pípọ̀ yìí ti ń fira wọn síbẹ̀ lójú ayé wọn? Nigerian system láti ayédáyé yára ju àdélẹ̀. Wọ́n rí grace ara wọn ń bẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n fẹ́ sọ wá di ìran Haúsá. Ṣé mo pé kò sí òun kí nílẹ̀ Haúsá kò sí competition? Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ mẹ̀gáàdì ọba Emir, ọmọ tó bá bí sínú ilé yẹn náà ló máa ṣe mẹ̀gáàdì Emir tó bá ń jẹ lọ. Wọ́n ṣe ìṣó ìran mẹ̀gáàdì ni bọ́tẹ́ bá wọ̀dọ̀ wá ń bì. Ọmọ lágbájá ti di dọ́tọ̀ irọ́ nílé ń dín náà wá ní lọ́ọ̀yà. Olúkálukú máa gbìyànjú ẹni tó jí bàbá òkà nǹkan gangan ó máa fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ òun dé èèyàn. So ti Lai Muhammed yìí ẹ ti rí reason tó jẹ́ pé àwọn pípù yóò lè sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Because wọ́n ń tira wọn bọ̀bẹ̀ ọwọ́ wọn dẹ̀ ti ń kọwọ́ ṣé Tinubu ò mọ̀ sí bí ọmọ Lai Muhammed ṣe gba Ìkẹjà lọ sílẹ̀. So gbogbo ọ̀hún alẹ́ ìṣòótọ́ tó tí Tinubu bá nìdí kankan dandan ni kí Lai Muhammed ṣe tí Lai Muhammed bá nìdí at the detriment ìlọsíwájú ìlú wọn. So gbogbo wọn ti tà wá ti pẹ́ wọn kíá pẹ̀lú ìlọsíwájú ìlú wọn or state wọn. Selfish interest wọn ni sọ̀rọ̀ àlè máa tún yẹn sọ. Point kan tí mo kàn fẹ́ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa túmọ̀ ní wípé ìdí tí wọ́n ṣe ń da ẹran wá jẹ oko wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Mi ò rò pa tí ìmọ̀. Ìdí yẹn ni wípé wọ́n fẹ́ bà gbogbo nǹkan ọ̀sìn ọ̀gbìn wa jẹ́ so that a máa rìn láìlé wọn lórí fún oúnjẹ tòmátò àlùbọ́sà gbogbo àgbàdo tó bá fẹ́ kó wá. So wọ́n mọ̀ ní ṣé nígbà táwa ń dàgbà àtayédáyé ni Fúlàní ti ń da ẹran wá síbí. Ọ̀jẹ̀ tó rí sídẹ̀ẹ̀tì pé wọ́n lọ jẹ okoro bóyá ẹ̀kan lọ́dún àbẹ́ ẹ̀kan lọ́dún méjì mẹ́ta. Ṣé o ti sàn? Kò kí tí wọ́n mọ ibi tó ń rìn sí wọn kì í ba oko jẹ́. Wọ́n ń ba oko jẹ́ but nísìnyí wọ́n mọ̀ ń ṣe ìtorí ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà ṣe kó wọlé wọn lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n mọ̀ ń ṣe so that ìgbà wọ́n ti láwọn làwọn ń fún wa lóúnjẹ àwọn làwọn lóúnjẹ àwọn làwọn lẹ́rọ tá à ń jẹ. So ìgbà tá àbájẹ́ ní nǹkan ọ̀gbìn mọ́ tó lè fi já wọn náà lẹ́rọ pé a nílè lọ àwọn pípò yóò fẹ́ lọ wọn ọ̀sẹ̀ ìjà dúró. So ẹ má jẹ ìgbà yẹn lásìkò ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bá Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe.
ẹ ṣe gan ni mo ì tí ì rí mo ṣe ẹjọ́ tó bá mo ṣe wá mo ti wá wálé ra òfin yẹn but maybe bí a ṣe bí orúkọ lè ti lórúkọ mi 419 làwọn pípù yìí ó lè ti twist orúkọ yẹn nígbà tó fẹ́ máa register gbogbo kinní so that ẹ nílẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òun ni but ẹ bá ti rójú ẹ tètè bá ń screenshot ẹ kẹ pè mí kẹ sọ fún mi. Let's continue again. Nurudeen Solaji Saka constituency ẹ lọ sí Kòròdú. Poverty all over the place in Ìkòròdú ó ti wà níbẹ̀ nísìn láti 2015 á ti múlẹ̀múlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn. He was born in 1963. These are the people that were born just after they gave us that fraudulent independence. Gbogbo wọn lọ gbádùn o but ask them now kí ni wọ́n ń ṣe ní Kòròdú iṣẹ́ ìnígbésẹ̀ ní Kòròdú gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbé ní Kòròdú can you testify that these people and some of those I've mentioned before what are their responsibility on you in your own constituency? Are they performing? You can call. If they're performing, let us know. If they're not performing, let us know as well. Let's come back as well. Ṣẹ̀rí ìtẹ̀sí sọ yẹn mo ì tí rí o ó lè ti change orúkọ ẹ̀ but ẹ bá ti dájú ẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀. Moshood Ọ̀ṣun again Lagos mainland. Go to Lagos mainland. Yesterday I was speaking to somebody that was going towards Ojuelegba. Tẹ́ bá rí wọ́n ní gbogbo àwọn container all the tanker container are back again on our bridge. Ọlọ́run máa kí bridge yẹn kó jálé gbogbo yín lórí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Nàìjíríà ẹ túbọ̀ máa ṣe gọ̀sìmì pẹ̀lú wọn. You better let us end it now. Again, this one has been there. He was born on the 18th of May 1961. Birth of place Lagos. Origin from Ogun State. So he's from Ogun State, but he was given birth in Lagos. You can see how the wayo that they are playing. Moshood Oshun. Remember all these faces. Like I said, we will not be able to deal with all the states straight away. Our focus will be Lagos State today, and then tomorrow we go state by state. State by state. I have already checked. Some of them don't even have website like we are seeing now. So be prepared that when we go to another state, you will not even see a website. But for now, let's come now. This one as well. Once again, a very good afternoon. These are people that would not want a Yoruba nation because what in mule APC náà APC níjọ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kẹwàá agbègbè ìgbà ìbò kan tẹ̀lé efficiency election 2023 ẹ̀yin gan ò ní rí Nàìjíríà ní 2023 gbogbo yín ò ní rí Nàìjíríà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè lásọ gbogbo yín lẹ máa fẹ́ sá kúrò nílùú ẹ̀ tí mọ̀ kankan ẹ fẹ́ kó wa lọ sóko ẹrú ẹ fẹ́ kó wa lọ sábẹ́ Fúlàní. You want us to serve the father and the son. Tó bá yá nísìn àwọn ilé náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí groom ọmọ wọn wá gbọ́ ọmọ wọn sábẹ́ Abdul Sobiru O Ọláwálé constituency wò lélẹ̀ Mushin olóòṣà gbogbo ẹ̀yàn tí Mushin ṣẹ́rí Mushin yẹn tẹ̀sí di eyesore. Mushin is an eyesore. Yoruba people wake up. These are the people that are holding you to ransom. I have said it before. If you have just joined us for the first time, this is a Yoruba and an English broadcast. Whether we speak Yoruba here, you don't understand, bear with us. It's a Yoruba platform. We appreciate those of you that don't speak English, but we are also doing as much as possible that when our people call, they will not be intimidated by you telling them to speak in English. If they want to speak in our local dialect, so be it for them. This one, Mushin Olosha 419, he's been there as well since 2015. Remember 1 million boys tó jáde ní Mushin, àwọn ọmọ tó níṣẹ́ tó ní kankan. These are the people that we must hold accountable for those 1 million boys that came out in Mushin. These are things that they don't want you to see. They don't want you to know who they are. And the only time they want you to see them, when they ask for your vote. We must continue to bring them out like this every day. The man called Oshun is bastard, a man, really? So you know him very well. Ọmọ àlè ní gbogbo wọn, àwọn ilé àti pààyàn rẹpẹtẹ. Àti pààyàn rẹpẹtẹ. Ẹni gbogbo wọn bó ṣe rí 419. They are all serving Tinubu. They are not serving Lagos State. Oh, that's what you guys don't understand. Olusegun Akande. Ṣé Akande tàwọn ti vice president? Because I know there was one that called me the other time that is Akande as well. Remember the vice president also, the one working for Akande. Ó lè jẹ́ ìgbọ̀n wọn lélẹ̀. Remember the vice president, the one that is the spokesman for the vice president is Akande. Remember the guy. I will show you now. The vice president spokesman. Ó lè jẹ́ ìgbọ̀n wọn lélẹ̀. The vice president spokesman, this guy. Ẹ rántí pé kan náà pè mí nígbà kan. This one is Akande, Láolú Akande. Ṣé ẹ rántí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn kan ló pè mí? Those of you that will remember, there was an audio that I circulated some time ago that their brother called me from US, started threatening and doing all kind of rubbish. Is this the same Akande? So you can see party government. I'm not too sure, but it could be and it might not be. What constituency is it holding? Ọjọ́ 1. Eléyìí ò tẹ̀ ní any qualification kankan wọ́n tẹ̀ fẹ́ qualification ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Bí a kò kàwé kankan, who knows? The question is, go to Ọjọ́ town, you will cry. Ẹ máa sunkún fún gbogbo constituency. All this constituency, go there, you will cry for the people that are living there. The sufferness that the people there, you will be asking, ṣé wọ́n ní house of rep rárá ni? Because their house of rep do not live in their constituency. Most of them are living in Eyebrow area. They are not, that one, they are not, he's not going to live in Mushin. He's not going to live in Mushin. Kenny Patrick, you might want to check your own device. There's nothing wrong with the volume. Most of them are not living in their constituency. They're probably living in Eyebrow area. And they'll say he's representing Mushin Olosha. He's probably living in Lekki. Akim Shokunle, what constituency? Oshodi Solo. Go to Oshodi Solo. You will cry. Born 1970, 20th of May. Status married. These are people that you don't see all the time. We will start talking about each one of them every time. Let's come back here again quickly. And then we will open the phone line and we can then go into the conversation. Remember as well, 774 local government. What is the essence of this local government that is not making any impact for the life of our people in the Yoruba land? They've turned everybody to beggars. For now, we are focusing on the Lagos House of Assembly this afternoon. Jude Emeka Idimogu. So there's another Igbo man right inside the House of Representatives representing Oshodi Solo. It's even better, Abi. Born 1961, an Igbo man right inside the Lagos House of Assembly. Jude Emeka Idimogu Otetidabe. Abi. Let's come back now. Let's go into this one, the next one. Before we get to that 419, Desmond Elliott. Rotimi Olowo. Again, Shomolu. Go to Shomolu. You will cry for the people living in Shomolu. You will cry for those that are living in Shomolu. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbé ní Shomolu, they cannot say that they have a good healthcare system. They don't have good healthcare system because the country that they are living and their representatives are not interested. As long as they are living comfortable, they are married, they have so many girlfriends, they enjoy, and that is the rest of it. Every one of them, we will make life unmiserable for you. If you make life miserable for you, now look at this 419. I'm sure Ele Mama Soyinbo bí ọ̀pẹ rẹ̀ tó bá ti wá sórí Twitter. Why are you saying that to me now? I did not. You are a 419. 419. Desmond Elliott. I think this one is representing Surulere as well. Surulere 1. They are all 419. Yes, Shomolu Bariga. Go to Shomolu Bariga. You will cry. Every one of them. I'm sure this one is not living in Surulere. Go and find out if Desmond Elliott is living in Surulere. He said he's representing Surulere. 419. And some of you will say we should not talk about them. We should leave them alone. Nohim Babatunde, we are almost there. Amafe Todo, remember that woman that used COVID-19 palliative to do her birthday? You will see her face very soon. Nohim Babatunde Adams, also representing Etiosa, is the majority leader, 419. They are all working for Tinubu. Every one of them are boy to Tinubu. They are not representing you. If you think these people are representing you, you are bloody wasting your time. We are dealing with the House of Representatives and the local government to find out their position on the Yoruba nation agitation and why we must now ask questions around each one of them. Let's go quickly to the next one. Nureni Ayeni. Because I know the Ayeni are from Lagos. But the question is, what are they doing? Nureni, okay, Ayinde Akinsoya is also representing Mushin. I'm sure he's probably not living in Mushin. Most of them are not, when you multiply 419 by 2, it gives you 838. They are all 838. No, I don't want to see your face, Bajabia Miller. Go and pay that vendor you killed. The vendor that you killed, go and pay for the family. Let's come back here as well. Sylvester Oluwadunsi or whatever that one is, Ogunkelu. They're all 419. 419. They are all the same. We are almost there. Once again, Temitope A. Adewale. This one is representing where? Ifako Ijaye. Go to that area. You will cry. He was born in 1983. Remember, each one of them have allegiance to Tinubu. They cannot do anything against Tinubu. Everything Tinubu say, that is what they agree because they want to keep their position. and they're probably signing a lot of allegiance with them. 419 members, you're quite right. Kehinde Olaide Joseph is representing, okay? This one is not representing anywhere. Legislative, married, that's all. Mobi tó represent. Ṣé lè kàn gbowó wọn ni? Kò ní position. 419. A lot of people in Nigeria, they don't know. Remember this woman? She was forced to come out and criticize all our youth that they are drug users. She says she lives in London. Like those in London, they don't have a better life. Only for us to find out that she was using COVID-19 palliative for her birthday. Mojisola Kehinde Makoti, or Makola, whatever that name is. Remember, look at her face very well. Ẹ wojú ẹ̀ dáadáa. Àṣé ó tẹ̀ ń lo palliative. She removed all the boxes, put the Indomie that is meant for the people right inside. I think we have a caller direct from Nigeria. Hello, caller. About mute the background, yes, sir.
Hello.
I think ẹ má gbọ́ra yín nínú device. Tẹ́ bá ti ń pe show, ẹ ní láti máa gbọ́ra yín nínú device. We have said that so many times. You know, it doesn't help us. It doesn't help you as well. Now, Mojisola 419 woman, she took the COVID-19 palliative into her house. Owa Bomole, ó fi ṣe birthday. 419. And these are the people that are representing you in Lagos State. We are dealing with the Lagos House of Assembly today. Every day, I will start talking about all these politicians. They now must come out and start talking. This one says she lives in London. I used to live in London before. I'm sure you all remember her. Àṣé ó ti kó COVID-19 palliative. Ó ti fi ṣe birthday. 419 only. Àṣé ó ti mú the COVID-19 palliative that is meant to go for the poor people. Mojisola kept it in the house and was distributing it as birthday gift. 419. So she does not, is she saying that she does not have enough money to go and buy a whole new product and use it for her own birthday? Rather, she's using the COVID-19 palliative. Oh, low palliative and COVID-19. That is the cruelest thing you can think of. Mojisola only. Ele náà dẹ̀ máa náà bímọ. Àwọn ọmọ nísìn ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n. Ìgò ó dà pé Amúwò Ọ̀dọ̀fin, go to Amúwò Ọ̀dọ̀fin. Ẹ máa sunkún fún wọn níbẹ̀ ni. Òun náà ṣe wọlé ni. Ó ṣe wọlé ni. Àwọn tó mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa ti ń pè láti sìn. Ẹ jẹ́ a lọ sóṣòdì lọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa. Hello. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ètò nìyẹn.
Àṣẹ la bá ṣe o.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ẹ wo ojú wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa gbé jáde ó dáa. Èèyàn kan ti sọ níjọ́sí ó ní pé kò nídìí pé a ṣẹ̀ ń sọ nǹkan tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe ní gbangba mọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àwa náà ti ń múra lábẹ́lẹ̀ fún wọn. Iná máa tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dáhùn lára wọn.
Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Iná máa tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dáhùn lára wọn. A dẹ̀ ti ń kóra wa jọ nísìn. Àwa náà a ti ń ikú para wa. Ẹ bá wa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wa tán wà ní gbogbo eréko anywhere tán bá wà. Tí wọ́n bá gbọ́ pé sójà fẹ́ wá arrest ẹnì kankan ládùúgbò wọn gbúdọ̀ gba gbogbo wọn gbúdọ̀ jáde sáwọn sójà yìí.
Bó ṣe rí gangan nìyẹn.
Because those soldiers are not there to protect people again. They are there to come and unleash mayhem on Yoruba people.
Yeah.
They are supporting these terrorists. So any street, any village, tí sójà bá wà, wọ́n fẹ́ wá arrest bí àwọn gbọ́ pé àwọn youth kan wà níbẹ̀ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Odùduwà Republic Yorùbá nation. Because nǹkan tó máa fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe ní ìsinmi yẹn tí wọ́n bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dáhùn wọ́n máa fẹ́ máa lo intimidation yẹn. Àwa Yorùbá youth àti kóra wa jọ àní gba any arrest of any of our person. Because we have the right to claim our Yoruba identity.
Yes.
And we have the right to promote our tribalism over any other tribe. And we must go around all our bushes. By the grace of God, come 2021, I'm launching my own security group in this nation. We are not going to fight with weapons alone. We are going to deploy technology targets. We are going to track them in all our bushes. Anywhere they are, we are going to flush them out. By the grace of God, we are going to win this battle. I'm a
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, let's read. There was a comment I just picked up not too long ago. Let me read it. Thank you very much, my brother Adeyinka. Says, as long as we have states instead of our tradition, political division such as Ijebu, Eko, Ijesha, there will always be room for non-digital representing where they do not belong. Those states like Lagos, Ogun need to be dismantled to give room for Eko, Ijebu, Ijesha, Yewa, Egba, and land of province. These are the people that are controlling also our urbans. So when some people say our urbans, these are like Mojisola that took COVID-19 palliative. Eti gbagbe. Let me quickly do a Google search on it, and you will remember some of the words she uttered on the innocent people that were protesting for the EndSARS. Ó dẹ̀ náà máa bímọ, and she said she lives there in London before. Ṣé bó ṣe ń ṣe ní London ni ló ṣe ń ṣe yẹn? Okay, I think we have another caller from Nigeria. Hello, caller. Hello. Ẹ káàsán. Ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè ohùn yẹn lọ́lẹ̀ torí pé ẹ ń gbọ́ra yín nínú ilé, ẹ mute nínú ilé, kẹ wá gbóhùn sókè lórí mobile phone nìkan ìjọ. Ṣẹ̀rí ẹ tún ń gbọ́ra yín nínú yàrá yín. There's a device there you are using. Mute that device. So kẹ wá sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Ẹ ti pè direct. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ wà important àwọn ẹ̀fẹ́ gbọ́ yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Okay. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Okay. Okay. All right. I think hold on. Okay. Gbogbo wọn lẹ́yẹ kọ̀ọ̀kan la máa mú wá síwájú yẹn má wọrí àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò ní ẹ̀gọ́ ni. Every one of them, every lawmakers from each of the Yoruba nation, we want to start asking them so much questions. Let's see 13 things you should know about Mojisola, the Lagos lawmaker that has got Nigerians talking. 419. Did you see the birthday? This one is the highest part of it. She was using a COVID-19 palliative to do birthday. I mean, what more can you talk about? Mojisola, so gbogbo owó tó ti gba as your salary, ṣé kò tó ẹni, o tún wá ní kó lọ gbé palliative wá, pé kí wọ́n ṣe birthday. Ìwọ ń ṣe birthday nínú COVID-19, o wá ń lo product COVID-19, o fi ṣe ayẹyẹ fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ àtàwọn family ẹ, ọmọ àlè nìyẹn. You are a 419 woman. Look at her face. I'm sure she's probably sleeping with some of those politicians. That's why she got the slot. 419 woman. 419. Did you see that? The lawmaker who represents Amuwo-Odofin constituency of Lagos has been dragged and heavily criticized after a speech on social media regulation went viral. During a preliminary section on Thursday, October 29, 2020, in the aftermath of the EndSARS protest, she said most Nigerians were high on drugs. A statement that got everyone talking, only for us to know that she was the one high on cocaine. Mojisola was high on cocaine because she was using the COVID-19 palliative to cushion herself and her friends for birthday. 419 woman. 419. No mercy for you all. Every one of you, no mercy for you anymore. 419. You can see her. And now she will also say, I'm representing Amuwo-Odofin. Ole, Ajibole. Let's come back again here. Let's go back to some of the other lawmakers before we then allow the phone line. But like I said, we will deal with Lagos today. We will deal with another state again tomorrow, and we'll continue to do it like that. Let's come back here. Sahad Lukman Oluomo constituency. Ajiromi Ifelodun. Go to all these places. You will cry for the people that are living there. You will cry for the people living in those constituencies because some of their House of Representatives, they are not living there. They are all living in eyebrow areas. They are not going to live there. Kò sí tó kàn wọ́n. Eléyìí náà ti wà níbẹ̀ láti 2015. Oh, okay, eléyìí ṣe wọlé ní 2019. A newcomer. Let's go back this one. Ganiu Babatunde. This is by Ganiu Babatunde. These are House of Reps of Lagos State. Ganiu Babatunde Okanlawon Sani. Koshofe, local government, 419, 2019. Òun náà ṣe wọlé ni. Born 28th of March 1965. Place of birth, Mushin. State of origin, Lagos. I don't believe so anyway. They all have so much 419 inside their cupboard. Let's go to the next person. Ẹ tí mọ̀ kankan. Ẹ fẹ́ kí Yorùbá nation lọ àbí? Ẹ̀yin fẹ́ máa gbádùn. Ọláwálé Age Sulaiman Rauf. Okay, ṣé lè lẹ́ ń sọ? I'm not sure. Amuwodofin as well. Okay. Born 1971. Married and so what? Place of birth, Ikorodu. Go to Ikorodu. You see the rubbish there. We're almost there to all the members. Eleya Rojue, Afis, Abowale, Adebowale Sani. Àmọ́ reason tá a ṣe rójú yẹn. Bí a ò fẹ́ ká rójú ẹ̀ ni. Let's go to the next one. Ọlárẹ̀wájú Sulaiman Afini. Representing Lagos Island. Ẹ lọ wo Lagos Island bó ṣe rí. Jagajaga. Nigeria Jagajaga. So let's come back here. These are the people that will also continue to say they want one Nigeria. One of them must move the motion for a Yoruba nation. That is the only way out. Surajuddin Olatunji Tijani. Also, Ojo Elinose Woleni, born 1976. Padi government, Padi senator, Padi House of Reps. As long as they can serve their master, Tinubu, and the rest of them. What law have they created for our people? Rather, our people are living in abject poverty. Ibrahim Ajani Owolabi. No place. Ibodofisi Amo. Born 1985. I'm sure with about a born, you see. Padi government. 1985. Uno ṣe gbori wọlé ni. Tó bá yá ní sele náà another 10 to 20 years. I know pé government lè wá lórí. So now as we are moving towards the end, we have another caller coming straight. Let's go straight to the caller. Hello, caller. Èwo ni ẹ? Ṣówólabí? Ṣówólabí?
Yes.
Eléyìí. Ṣé Ibrahim Ajani Owólabí ló sọ? Bí mo sọ fún Rauf, ṣé mo pe Rauf lẹ́ẹ̀kan ni? Ṣé ní sùúrù máa kàn?
Yes, no, àwọn ọ̀dọ̀fin náà represent.
Ní sùúrù, ṣé orúkọ ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí orúkọ tí mo pè? Ìyẹn mo fẹ́ mọ̀.
Yes, orúkọ ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí orúkọ tẹ́ pè yẹn.
Tí mo sọ fún ẹnìyẹn pé orúkọ tí wọ́n mọ̀ sí Kọ́lọ́fín ló ń jẹ́ ní House of Rep. Ó lè ní gbogbo wọn.
Orúkọ tó fi tẹ bá náà.
Forget about that. Ṣé ìbí Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n wà? Tó ṣe ṣé ìkòríjẹ́ ìkóró òru wa ni? Kí ni kàn pẹ̀lú orúkọ tó fi tẹ bá náà? Ó lè ní gbogbo yẹn.
Ó lè yẹn gangan nìyẹn. Ó lè yẹn láwọn ọmọ Tinubu ó lè yẹn gangan nìyẹn.
Ṣé òun lè lè mo fẹ́ mọ ojú ìtòun sọ dáadáa?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni gangan nìyẹn. Ó ló jẹ́ pé yín padà.
So ìtòun sọ ni pé nígbà tó fẹ́ wọlé tó fẹ́ jẹ House of Assembly orúkọ ọ̀tọ̀ ló lò àbí?
Orúkọ ọ̀tọ̀ ló lò.
Did you see that? 419. So mo ti rí Àmúwọ̀dọ̀fin. No, ọjọ́ tù lélẹ́yìí o, má jẹ́ ká mix orúkọ papọ̀ o. Orúkọ picture ìwo gangan náà ẹ̀kọ́ tó ti jẹ́ pé kí mix ẹ̀ papọ̀ nísìn. Àmúwọ̀dọ̀fin tí mo rí lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn dànù. Ìwọ gan wà ó ń confuse mi jàre bọ̀bọ́ ìtò ń pè mí. O tí sọ ètò jẹ́ Lagos Island nílé. Mo mọ̀ pé mo rí Àmúwọ̀dọ̀fin kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Let me just go back one step back. Mo mọ̀ bí àwọn lélẹ̀. Because man Rauf mo ti rẹ̀ Sulaiman Rauf orúkọ ẹ̀ náà ni Ọláwálé Rauf. Ẹni kọ́là wa ti lọ. Ẹni tó ń sọ lélẹ̀. Àmúwọ̀dọ̀fin ẹni tó ń sọ gangan lélẹ̀. Ẹ̀rí bó ṣe rẹ́rìn mú kẹ́lẹ́ 419. They are all 419. Ẹ̀rí bó ṣe rẹ́rìn. My brother say I should calm down. Thank you very much. I have my back-end team that also tell me to calm down. Thank you very much. Now, we have completed all these individuals. I will not go into too much details. Let's give this Mojisola. Let's just take away Mojisola now. We will come back on Lai Mohammed's song. Let's remember that. But now, tomorrow, we will talk about the Ogun State House of Assembly. I already sent every one of them WhatsApp. They refuse to reply. They're not going to reply because they know that they are doing something that is not good for the people. So Ogun State will happen tomorrow. We will take it state by state. I cannot go into too much details. I have my caller. Hello, caller. Shefeda Sotoni. Oda ẹgbọ́n sókè bàbá wa.
Àgbàdo ètò yẹn o.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Marcus lórúkọ mi láti Turkey.
Welcome on board.
Yes sir. Ṣé rí àwọn olórí wa yìí? Èmi ò rí wọn blame bí òṣàwọn aráàlú tà.
Okay.
Get them. But do things with supporting the bomb. Not everybody will be ready to
Line yẹn ó ń bounce o bàbá wa Marcus. Gbọ́ yín dáadáa o. Line. All right, let me call him back. He's probably not getting the message. His line was going a little bit bad, so it could be the network. Line here, own lumber, then Connie, go ahead now. Let's see if it's going.
Network. Our people, we need to get rid of them once and for all. Àwọn olórí àtàwọn àti family wọn gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sí. They must go.
Okay.
Because àwọn ló máa jẹ́ obstacle fún àtàbá délẹ̀ lérí tán. And let's get rid of them completely.
Okay.
We don't want them in our country.
Okay.
You can imagine Laya Mohammed, ọmọ ẹ̀ tún wà ní House of Assembly.
Ben, ọmọ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ọmọ Lai Mohammed nìyẹn. Bàbá Gọ́sìmẹ̀. Eshegoni, because of his line is very bad. We're going to take some few calls now. Let's get some of your view. Our House of Assembly, thank you very much, my back-end team, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Let's start taking calls and hear your view on some of this House of Assembly. Hello. I'm going, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, we can hear you. I'm going, go ahead, we can hear you.
Nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ ni pé ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú olùṣìṣẹ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yìí ẹ bá fún wọn dáadáa á fún wọn gidi gan tá a fún wọn dáadáa wọn á lè jáwọ́ ní gbogbo àbàjẹ́ òṣì tó ń jẹ́ pé wọ́n kàn máa gbowó lọ́tún wọ́n máa gbowó lọ́sì wọ́n ń gbowó fún láti mẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀ àdúgbò wọn ń gbowó fún gbogbo wọn ló ń gbowó fún àwọn ọ̀gá padà wọn kọ́ wà lábẹ́gẹ́ pàrọ̀ náà tó ń fún lówó gbogbo wọn ní kí a tó àṣìṣe wọn síta ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín o lọ́dọ̀ àdéṣọ yìí á ṣe ṣe o àbádélẹ̀ lè ní o gbogbo pátá wọn máa ṣòfò.
Let's go back to my brother in Turkey, Istanbul. Hello, my brother. Line here, own lumber. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, ti better nisi.
Hello, ṣe ti gbọ́ mi dáadáa.
Oh, ti better nisi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Inú ilé ni mo wà tẹ́lẹ̀ mo sáré bọ́ta àwọn àmì kan. Ṣé rí àwọn pípọ̀ yìí ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ọ̀nà dàtí Lai Mohammed ò ṣe ní purọ́. Ọmọ ẹ wà ní House of Assembly. All these people àwọn tí à ń pè lólórí wíìgì kìlọ̀ bọ̀. They don't wish for us.
Sorry, my brother, that line is very, very bad. We can't hear you at all. So, but I'm sure your message has already come through. Let's come straight to Princess here in London. Let's focus on Lagos today. I will talk about the other state as well, in due course as we move into state by state. Once again, a very good afternoon. Lai Mohammed's son is also part of the Lagos House of Assembly. He has been there since 2015 and he was born in 1980. Welcome onto the program.
Hello, Baba.
Adúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run.
Ẹ kúṣẹ́ o.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni Ọlọ́run máa fún yín lókun àtagbára o. Thank you so much o. We appreciate all your efforts.
Thank you.
Mo kàn fẹ́ sáré béèrè nǹkan kan ni. Ṣé prógrámù yìí ṣé ẹ ń fi sí orí YouTube?
Bá a ṣe ń ṣe báyìí 11 channels la fi transmit. Ó wà live lórí YouTube bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí.
Ó wà lórí YouTube báyìí.
Lẹ bá lọ sórí Koiki Media live. 11 channels la fi transmit every day. 11 channels every day.
Okay, because mo fẹ́ ju link yẹn sáwọn èèyàn. Jẹ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bí ìpè ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà àwọn ò ní dátà tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Ó wà lórí YouTube and very soon as well.
Wọ́n lọ táìpù Koiki àbí.
Tó bá ti lọ Koikimedia, gbogbo fídíò wa tá à ń ṣe wà lórí YouTube. And very soon our DVD is also going out very soon. So tó bá yá ilé náà máa wà nínú episode kan nínú DVD. The more we get support. But live every day 11.
Then mo pè yín náà ẹ̀rí tó ń kọ́ mi bọ̀ mo mọ̀ pé you are really busy.
Okay, máa pè yín after
the
the show.
Last discussion wa ká lè yanjú ẹ̀ nù.
Máa pè yín after the broadcast.
Then nípa àwọn tẹ́yẹ̀ ń ṣó orí gbogbo wọn tó ń dán bí expressway yìí the best thing náà ni ká get rid of them. Òye yín sìn because ẹ tí ò bá ní ìfẹ́ ọmọ ìlú ẹ̀ tí ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn because èmi believe wípé tí wọ́n bá sọ àwọn yìí wọ́n nǹkan tó ń tà láti sọ ni wípé àwọn commit láti tún orílẹ̀-èdè àwọn ṣe ni kì í ṣe wípé wọ́n wà ní ọ́fíìsì yẹn láti kówó sápò ara wọn tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ̀rù la ṣe bọ́ wọn. Nigeria have more than enough.
More than enough to go round, but they're not going to do that.
More than enough.
More than enough to go round.
So why? Tọ́mọ ẹlẹ́ran jẹgun. Why? Tọ́mọ ọmọ aláṣọ ń wà kìsà. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, yeah.
Gbogbo àwọn tó ń ba Nàìjíríà jẹ́ wọn ọ̀wọ́ 150, wọn ọ̀wọ́ 200.
Yeah.
So it's high time we get up, we wake up. Yeah. We have to wake up from our slumber.
You're right.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin YouTube tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ program yìí. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó nǹkan jayé yín má yé ti tó. Ẹ dìde kẹ́ ìjáfẹ́tọ̀ yín. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi yín ṣe. Nǹkan ti ṣe náà wọ́n ti ṣe yẹn. Thank God for social media. Nǹkan tó ṣe Lẹ́kí wọ́n sì ń jẹgbẹ́ lọ. So wọ́n bí wọ́n rẹ́. Ẹ jáde. Don't let anybody take your confidence from you. Enough is enough. Ọmọ ogun ni yín, ọmọ ọba ni yín. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ máa jẹ̀jẹ̀ bí ọmọ ẹrú. Kọ́nsálẹ̀ àdúgbò ẹ dí pẹ̀lú wọn. Ìyàwó wọn ẹ dí pẹ̀lú wọn. Àwọn ọmọ wọn ẹ dí pẹ̀lú wọn. Koiki. From the reliable source, you can't believe pé àwọn people yìí their living room chair wọ́n fi ń jókòó wọ́n ṣe sípù sí inú ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ kó owó síbẹ̀. From reliable source ni mo ti gbọ́. So yín youth tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ eléyìí tẹ́ bá tún máa jáde ẹ má wọnú ilé wọn nìkan àwọn àga yẹn ẹ já ẹ fi ọ̀tẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ fi yá owó wà nínú ẹ̀. Owó wọ́n sọ̀kè owó sí orí inú àga tí wọ́n fi ń jókòó ni. How wicked these people. Wọ́n ti save wọn ọmọ bí tó máa kówó lọ mọ́. Instead kan fi owó kan fi ṣe industrial store fún àwọn ọmọ kan lè máa ṣiṣẹ́. Wọ́n dá iléeṣẹ́ sílẹ̀. They are so greedy. They are evil. So ẹ má kàn jó kẹ́ tó jólé kẹ́ tó jó ẹni tí wọn. Ẹ rí àwọn àga wọn yẹn kí ọbẹ̀ bọ́dún ẹ̀. Owó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe túlẹ̀ ọba yín jọ sí tẹ̀rí pósí àti dọ́là. Bíbá àwọn wèrè tí wọ́n ṣọba náà wọ́n ṣe ṣe káàkiri nìyẹn. Wọ́n ti kówó sí everywhere. Àwọn ọmọ bí tó máa kówó sí mọ́. The money is too much for them. Wọ́n dẹ̀ rẹ́yìn ọmọ àdúgbò wọn tẹ́tí yà ń jẹ yín àti fún yín lówó ní wọ́n lára.
Sorry.
Ẹ jẹ ojú wọn ni. Ẹ jẹ ojú wọn to the last. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn téèyàn ń ṣe láàánú olórí burúkú ni wọ́n. They are demons. They are bloodsucker. So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn bàbá mi.
Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan-an. Màá pè yín lẹ́yìn ètò.
Olúwa ẹjọ́ later.
Let me show you a video I'm sure some of you have seen as well. Ẹ máa wò pé ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn tí mo show látẹ̀ nǹkan yẹn. Ibo ló wà tí àwọn abiyamọ fi ń sùn níta. Let me quickly bring that video up. That video, I'm sure some of you must have seen it as well. That video just came to my own attention yesterday, where we have newborn mothers. Àwọn màmá tó ṣe bímọ tó wá ń sùn níta ní loot. This is the video I'm looking for. Let's watch it together. I'm going to mute my.
I'd like to show you the living condition of mothers who have babies, who have neonates in loot. This is where people sleep. Now they made available a lodge. The lodge is not good enough. The lodge is in terrible and poor state. And as of this morning, mothers were thrown out without prior notice, without anything. So we're going to post this. This is the reason why I want this to go viral as much as possible. Repost, tag anybody you know. It just shows that the common man in Nigeria cannot get good health care. Why then are we spending so much money? Some of us in the past 4 weeks, we spent over ₦1 million on our babies, and then they throw us out without notice. This is what happens. This is Luth. This is the federal government hospital, Luth. This is what it looks like. This is where people sleep. Mothers who just had babies. This is where they sleep. This is the situation. This is the situation. This is the current situation. This is where they sleep. This is the situation. This is the situation. This is the current situation. This is the current situation of this country. A country where we are treated like animals in our own homes. So yes, we're taking the fight to those that matter. When we were fighting for NSAS, we didn't know, obviously a lot of people don't understand. The health system in this country has deteriorated.
Yes.
Now, the question I'm asking now is, who among all those House of Rep is representing area of loot? Can anybody tell me? It won't no one don't represent the loot. Because some of you that are in Nigeria knows much better than us. Who among them, under which area need loot to draw lelori? Constituency will need loot to draw lelori. Can anybody tell me that? Which of the constituency need loot to draw lelori? You can see that we have a big task. A big task. Now, you see somebody like Lai Mohammed's son. Let me show you. Look at the way tó ń ṣe ń dán. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń dán lára, bó ṣe ń dán ní gbogbo ara. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń dán. Now, do you know that he's dressing like a Fulani man? So he dressed in a shape that when you see him like this, you would think he's an Hausa boy. They know how the game is played. These are people that knows how the game is played. My question now is, loot, that hospital that we've just watched, this is loot. I'm going to play it again, but I will mute the mic and I will just roll it and be talking around it. Now, this is an hospital. Now, look at them on the floor. Look at the baby stuff on the floor. Is this the way a Yoruba nation has to be? Ṣé bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe láti máa rí leléyìí? Àdènà níjọba. And we have a governor, we have House of Representatives, we have a senator. I am asking them, remember Seyi Tinubu gave birth in London, right? Remember Seyi Tinubu, let me bring it to you. Seyi Tinubu, wife gave birth here in London. And they came on a private jet. I hope you all remember, right? Let me show you the image. This is Seyi Tinubu. Now compare this with this one, right? This is Seyi Tinubu. Let's take this caller from US and I'll come back again.
Hello,
hello, Mama wa ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Rasa. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun tá ẹ ṣe. Ọlọ́run á bá mi dúró tì yín.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run ní fi yín sílẹ̀ nígbà kankan.
Àmín.
Àbọ̀ Ọlọ́run máa dájú lórí yín o.
Àmín.
Ṣé ẹ rí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn yìí tẹ́ ń sọ àwọn tó wà ní lókèṣẹ́ àwọn 419 yìí? Gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń ṣọ́ sí gbogbo àwọn tó wà lọ́sítù olóòtú yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Gbogbo ara mi kò jẹ́ ara. Omi ń jáde lójú mi. Wọ́n wà ní ìdíkàṣẹ máa ṣépè. Gbogbo tó bá ṣe pátápátá, gbogbo ara wọn tó ń dọ̀ yẹn kí wọ́n tó jáde láyà máa ti máa mọ ìgbẹ̀yà ayé wọn ṣe máa rí. Kò sí ẹ tó wà ní ayé yìí tó pe nǹkan tó kọ́ tó wà lọ bá nǹkan ìní ní tó pè é náà máa kálágbára náà lórí àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ mọ́ wọn. Wọ́n ti jẹ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi láàánú mẹ́nu kó náà ṣe wọ́n, àánú kúnlẹ̀ àbí àpò ṣe wọ́n. Wọ́n bí wọ́n ṣe bí ọmọ títí wọn làwọn ẹlòmíràn bí títí wọn náà bẹ́ẹ̀. Lọ́dà fi àjẹ gbogbo orí olórí náà fi àjẹ láàfin. Gbogbo orí ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátá, gbogbo ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó fi àjẹ pátá ló máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn. Gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ aláìṣẹ̀ aláìrò tó fi àjẹ pọ̀ ló máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ pọ̀ àwọn tó máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn. Ẹ ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ ètò ọlọ́run kì í sílẹ̀.
Now, look at the woman. Ṣẹ́rí abiyamọ tó sùn sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ níta ní loot. Ní ìta ní loot. Now, ẹ wo ọmọ Tinubu. Òun wá gbéyàwó ẹ̀ on a private jet nínú COVID-19 láti wá bímọ sí ìlú òyìnbó. Now you can see that it is one Nigeria. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? One Nigeria. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ṣé rí bàbá lọ́mọ? Ẹ kú ewu ọmọ o. Ẹ rí ìyàwó ẹ̀. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ṣé rí Ṣèyí Tinubu nínú private jet? Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Èkó ọ̀dẹ̀. Ṣé rí wọn? Àwọn ìyá yìí náà ló máa dìbò fún gbogbo wọn. Àṣé pé wọ́n sì máa fìyà jẹ yín. Look at her sleeping on the ground floor. No bed, no nothing outside. Ẹni tó ṣe abiyamọ tó ṣe bímọ. Tí gbogbo ara ẹ̀ sì máa gbóná pẹ̀lú ọmọ tó ṣe bí. Now look at Ṣèyí Tinubu. Look at Eriko Tetida. Look at hey, they are looking French. Ọmọ Lai Muhammed. Jubril Lai Muhammed. Ó Tetida bẹ́ẹ̀. Hello caller.
Hello.
Ẹ ti wọlé sórí ètò. Now I'm gonna show you ẹni tó bá bímọ sí London. Ẹ yé máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ o. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí yín lọ.
Inú mi máa dùn láti gbọ́ ọkọ tẹ̀ sọ yìí o. So àwọn yìí ẹ̀wọ́n ní wọn bó ṣe rí kéde wọ́n jẹ́ ìdánwò wọ́n dán ní mú wọ́n fẹ́ gbogbo ara ìyá ní ìjẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ẹwà ọmọlọ́gbọ̀n tí wọ́n bí nínú tẹ̀lé làwọn yẹn sùn. Wọ́n fi pẹ́sẹ̀ jẹ wọ́n fi ń gbọ́ wọn tí torí kó bímọ sí London ẹ wọ́n fi pèsè orí gbogbo ló máa bá wọn. Wọ́n ní ṣe oríire wọ́n ṣẹ̀sìn láyé wọ́n ṣẹ̀sìn lọ́rùn wọ́n ní rí ìjọba ọ̀run o. Gbogbo tó bá ń dáwọ́lé lójú ayé wọn ló máa parí. Ìyá jẹ́ àti ọ̀nà people are suffering in that country. People are suffering. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní gbogbo wọn. Àti bọ̀dá burúkú olórí burúkú tó gbéra ẹ̀ ní láì. Kò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọ́ kò ní ṣe oríire. Àti ṣe kọ́kẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́sí gbogbo tó bá nílẹ̀ ayé àparẹ́mọ lójú ni. Àparẹ́mọ lójú ni. Kò ní ṣe oríire. Ó ti wá wọn láwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ àwọn ilé. Tí ẹ̀rẹ̀ tó wá gbé kọ̀ fọ́ọ̀mù ẹ̀ jáde ó sì tún fọ́ọ̀mù sáwọn ọmọ lójú ayé làwọn máa ti parí lọ. Kò ní jèrè àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Kò ní jèrè àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lójú ayé gbogbo wọn máa ń tàn wọ́n lójú. Ẹ máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lọ. Wọ́n máa gba lójú àfihàn. Wọ́n máa gbà fún wa. Ọ̀pọ̀ ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá wà nígbà lójú wa. Á ń di ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe. Á ń di ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe. Ilé òkúta. Wọ́n ní ṣe oríire àwọn olórí gbogbo. Ẹ wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe ń dán ẹ wọ́n píjọ àwọn tẹ̀ ṣó náà. Wọ́n ń dán lọ́wọ́ wọn tó lójú. Most of them are using gold. Níbi táwọn ọmọ mẹ̀kún ò ti rí kọ́mọ́ máa ń da wọn rí. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ dán lójú ẹ̀jẹ̀ bí àjẹ́ àwọn èèyàn. We people that are in another country, we don't discover we are suffering. Àwọn family àkúwọ̀ á ti lórí. Sí náà wọ́n tún gbá wa náà ni. Lójú kálẹ̀ tẹ̀ family lọ́rùn kì í ṣẹ́jọ́ omi ìpínlẹ̀ àwọn tó ń gbá wa ní pàtàkì. Wọ́n fi ìgbé owó wà lọ́wọ́ wa. Wọ́n jẹ́ mọ̀ bá àná sọ. Àní tó ń gba àwọn tó ní orílẹ̀-èdè yẹn lára. Wọ́n tún wà ní lára. Inú ìlera ni wọ́n wà tí wọ́n á fi. Wọ́n ní nísìnyí. Wọ́n ní nísìnyí. Àsìkò tí tó náà 2023 o. Ẹnu bá kò fẹ́ lórí 2023 ẹ wo. Ìyá ìnáwó náà bí ló sí. Ọ̀dọ́ lè mi tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀dọ́ lè mi náà. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ gbogbo ọ̀nà tó bá sọ fún fẹ́ lórí 2023 pé káwọn máa ń gbẹ́ ìfún wẹ̀rẹ̀ wo. Ẹni wẹ̀rẹ̀ bá ti ní fún
ẹyẹ máa wọn tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn tí mo tó fi ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn ní láti sọ fún tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹyẹ tó bá rò pé election máa hold wá bá wa lẹ́nu lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣé gan ni let's go straight to another caller and I'm going to explain hello caller mute background hello caller if you're calling you need to mute the background if not I'm going to disconnect you. Now, this is what is happening in 2020. 2020. Hello? Ó ti better nísìn. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Bàbá Koiki.
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Ẹni tẹ́ ẹni tí o.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Ẹni tẹ́ ẹni tí.
Àṣẹ o.
Ẹni tí. Àdúrà yá dẹ̀ máa gbà sí.
Àṣẹ o.
Ẹ̀gùn lẹ́mi o.
Àṣẹ o.
Ìmọ̀ràn tó dẹ̀ ní ṣẹlẹ̀ yín lórí. Wọlá àyà tó bí yín, wọlá bàbá tó bí yín, wọlá àwọn ẹni rí lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ṣé rí bàbá Koiki? Ṣé rí àwọn bíbú tẹ́ ẹ ṣò yìí? Ṣé rí gbogbo wọn bọ́ ṣe rí yẹn from A to Z? Ṣé n sọ kankan fún yín?
À ń gbọ́.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà, ṣé rí èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ fún mi ní ṣé tí máa lọ sí Google? Gbogbo picture yẹn ṣé mo lè gẹ́tì ẹ̀ ní Google?
Ó wà ńbẹ̀.
Ó wà ńbẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ẹ ṣé bí mo yẹ tẹ̀lé yín lónìí màá tẹ̀lé yín lọ́la. Gbogbo picture yẹn. Àwa máa print a máa gbà sọ́wọ́ báyìí a máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa kúkú òjijì ni.
Agbára Ọlọ́run.
Wọ́n máa kúkú òjijì ni. Gbogbo gbogbo jọ yẹn àwọn kan náà máa ná mọ́. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Tí ẹ rí nǹkan ni eléyìí bàbá wèrè yìí náà ti jẹ wèrè tó fẹ́ dákúnjò ni ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe birthday ó lọ ra fẹ́sà ọmọ 10 years ó lọ ra fẹ́sà for birthday gift. For birthday gift. Ṣáàtì ẹ̀ ti gbọ́ wọ́n ti jà wá lájẹ̀pá àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n náà fẹ́ máa lo impressing wọ́n tún fẹ́ máa lo àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n náà wọ́n fẹ́ máa impress àwọn ọmọ táwa gan tún bí báyìí. Jẹ́ pé wàhálà ti dé máa máa fẹ́ jẹ́ gbogbo wọn yí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kò sọ̀rọ̀ máa lọ gbogbo ebéèrè yẹn máa lọ sí gbogbo píṣọ̀ yẹn a máa gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ jáde wọ́n ti dáràn ẹ máa bẹ́tò lọ Ọlọ́run níjó rẹ̀.
Now, ẹ ṣáà máa wo àwọn picture àwọn tí ó wà níbẹ̀ yẹn. Somebody is asking for my number +447594050979. I'm told I'm always fast with the number. +447594050979. +4495 +447594050979. Now, let me now bring you back to London. No call for just few minutes. I want you to see the difference between giving birth here in London and what are the benefits you will get from the government. Àti rí loot nísìn, ẹ ṣé gan, those of you that told me that loot is mushy local government, we will come back to that as well. Let's take, okay, let me just quickly take this because maybe sometimes people are busy, they just want to call quickly. Hello, caller, go ahead quickly. Láti Malaysia.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sọ́tò ètò nìyẹn.
I'm really glad with this topic this night. Inú mi dùn gidi gan ni pé topic Èkó yìí tẹ́ mú jáde lálẹ́ yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Láti bí few days ni topic Èkó yẹn ti ń jáde.
Lagos.
Ṣé ẹ ti rí the reason why tí Èkó fi rí bí ó ṣe rí yẹn? Tó fi jẹ́ pé àti irú àti àwọn ọmọ àtọ̀húnrìnwá àwọn gangan ni wọ́n bẹ Èkó jẹ́. Most people máa ń pariwo ọmọ Èkó ọmọ Èkó kọ́ ni gbogbo àwọn people tó ń bẹ Èkó jẹ́ yìí. Gbogbo wọn they are from other places. But torí pé wọ́n jẹ́ Yorùbá kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe fún wọn. But tí ó ti wá tó 2 decades báyìí ṣe tí kìíní ti ń lọ. And nǹkan tí mo rí ni pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tá à ń jà fún yìí Odùduwà nation tá à ń jà fún yìí àbí Yorùbá nation la máa pè tó bá máa work ọ̀nà Ogun State Ìlọrin nǹkankan àwọn area ògbóbẹ̀yẹn ibẹ̀ gangan níṣẹ́ wà ibi tíṣẹ́ wà gangan nìyẹn torí pé àwọn pípù yìí gangan ni pírọ́blẹ́mù Yorùbá Èkó ò ń ṣe pírọ́blẹ́mù Yorùbá rárá àwọn ọmọ Èkó ò ń ṣe pírọ́blẹ́mù Yorùbá ibi tí pírọ́blẹ́mù Yorùbá gangan wà ní gbogbo àwọn ìlú òkè lọ́hùn yẹn ibẹ̀ láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ̀bọ̀ táti máa upgrade àwọn èèyàn táti máa jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ tá máa ṣe gidi nìyẹn o. Meanwhile Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nǹkan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o because gbogbo àwọn pípù yìí sìn tí wọ́n ń ba Èkó jẹ́ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun state Ògùn state náà ní gbogbo wọn. Yorùbá ni wọ́n lóòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò ti tó táwọn ọmọ Èkó gan láti fọ Èkó mọ́. Mo dẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ọmọ Èkó sì wọ́n ti wake up wọ́n ti ń sọjí ojú wọn ti rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. 2023 kò lè sí election tó bá dẹ̀ máa wà ó máa jẹ́ pé ọmọ Èkó ló máa ṣe election ní Èkó House of Rep ní o lọ́mìkà ní o a máa fà á débẹ̀ ni nǹkan tó bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ dẹ̀ ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
No problem. All right. Torí àsìkò
ẹ kú ètò Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yín o.
I haven't got much time now. Let's go straight to US. Happy Thanksgiving to those in the US. Thank you very much. Let's come straight to US again. Hello, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ètò nìyẹn.
Ọlọ́run máa gbà fún yín.
Àṣẹ o.
Aṣíwájú tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ nídìí ipò tẹ́ ẹ dì mú yìí. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kẹ́ rẹ̀ yín jẹ.
Àṣẹ o.
Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa gbé yín ga. Ẹ máa fún yín ṣe. Ẹ ní ṣíṣe rẹ̀ ní ṣísọ. Gbogbo ìtẹ́ ẹ ń sọ yìí. Adélé Adóko. Adé gbogbo ibi tó yẹ kó dé. Gbogbo àwọn aláìgbọràn, àwọn oníbàjẹ́ èèyàn, àwọn afẹ́kájẹ kábẹ́rẹ́ bàjẹ́ káyó tó wà nínú location náà yẹn lágbára Ọlọ́run láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà a máa kàn wọ́n lára tó gbójúlé tọ́rọ kan fẹ́ fi dojúkọ mẹ̀kúnnù tí ò léèyàn tí ò ní tó fẹ́ fi jà yẹn nígbà tá àkókò ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ ti dé ni kí n má sọ wípé bóyá ìgbà àkókò ẹ̀ bá dé àkókò ẹ̀ ti dé wọ́n á mọ̀ àti àwọn tó jẹ́ tiwa tó jẹ́ lédè kan náà tájọ́ ń sọ àtọwọ́ tí wọn ò gbédè gbogbo wọn náà máa gbà bí wọn ò gbà lẹ́rọ̀ wọ́n á gbà lágídí bí wọn ò gbà lẹ́rọ̀ wọ́n á gbà. Mo kí ẹkúṣẹ́ takuntakun Oòduà àtúgbè wá sí Oòduà àgbè wá aláṣeyọrí mo ní pé kí n kí yín sórí ètò.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni mo dúpẹ́ màá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ètò. Let's go quickly and then to Lagos. Hello caller.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Hello.
À ń gbọ́ yín, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò, go ahead. Ẹ máa bọ́rọ̀ lọ, à ń gbọ́ yín sẹ́ẹ̀. I won't take calls again quickly so that I can really, I need people to get this point and I need to get it out quickly before I forget. Now, let's come back to UK. Sharon Tobalo, you do UK. Oh my Lord, you will be like somebody that wants to go to heaven. Tobalo, you United Kingdom. When you get pregnant in UK, you are like somebody that are just about to arrive and go to heaven. Do you know why? Because there are so many opportunities and benefits when you give birth or you are pregnant in UK. Let's quickly give you some of the benefits. What are the benefits I can claim when I am pregnant or have a baby? There are a lot of benefits. I want to expand this because I want people to read along with me. So I'm going to blow this up a little bit so that you can see some of the reason why everybody, and that is why even Seyi Tinubu knows the benefit, even though at about October 22nd, just after the death of those that were killed, he left to London. Seyi Tinubu, son of the ex-Lagos governor Bola Tinubu, jet out to London with family as angry Nigerians destroy father's non-investment. Sorry. I'm looking for when he gave birth. Okay, let's go on this one. Seyi Tinubu and the wife, Leila, were so happy and excited welcoming their newborn baby in London. You can see that the life is good. Abibeko, life is good now. Leila, you are so lucky. I so much appreciate you for looking after Seyi Tinubu. Abibeko, Leila. But Leila, I hope you remember that these women are the same like you. I hope you are telling Seyi Tinubu that what has happened to those in Lut. I'm talking to Leila. Where's that again? Leila, I hope you are now looking at this video and ask yourself that you were able to travel to London and give birth. But those in Lut Hospital are not able to enjoy the same facility. Abibeko, Leila, these are same women like yourself that gave birth, but unfortunately, they are living right at the bottom of the pit of Lagos State Teaching Hospital called Lut. Leila, how come you were able to come to London? Let's read the article a little bit further. Seyi Tinubu, son of the APC national leader, is Ashiwaju for them, not me. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his wife Leila have welcomed their second child, a boy. Abibeko, what about these people that are sleeping on the ground? What about those that do not have the same opportunity to come to London? Yet, your father was the governor, your father is the chairman, your father is everything, but they cannot fix a common hospital for people in Lagos to give birth. But you traveled 6,000 miles to come to London and give birth. The couple who already have a daughter welcome their burden of joy in London Hospital. Remember, they are here on private, not on public hospital. Now, let me tell you the benefit of those that wants to give birth in London. So, if you're living in the United Kingdom and you are pregnant or your wife is pregnant, you will be so happy. Do you know why? You don't have to worry too much. Let me tell you some of the benefits. What benefit can I claim when I am pregnant or have a baby? Question mark. Just the same way I was explaining to some of you about education. You don't need to go to church or mosque before you become pregnant. You don't need to go and speak to a politician. Oh, ní láti lọ bá politician kankan sọ̀rọ̀. You don't need to go to Obasa. You don't need to go to any of your house of assembly if they have done the right thing to make sure that the Lut Hospital is working. But you know what? They are not interested in the Luth hospital because majority of them will travel to somewhere around the world and get their own treatment. So when you look at their faces, like my mother said there, or you want to be expressway, somebody like this woman, this 419 woman, Mojisola, that is saying that our youth at home are on drugs. She gave birth to our own children here as well in London, I'm sure. I'm sure they are still in London. They are not going to be living in Amu Odofi. And I'm sure she's not living in Amu Odofi. She's probably living in Banana Island or Lekki. Let's come back to some of the benefits. So, in Nigeria, when we tell you that there's so many benefits in this country, it's because the government here is making it available for their citizens. How come Lagos State cannot make the same thing available? How come the federal government cannot make the same thing available? How come your House of Representatives are not pushing the agenda for pregnant women to be given opportunity inside Luth? Our politicians are bastards. They are so wicked. Now, let me tell you some of the benefits quickly because we don't have so much time today. Free prescription and NHS dental treatment. Did you hear that? When you are pregnant, ní láti ra ògùn. Prescription is the same thing like tablet. Ní láti ra ògùn because you are pregnant. What is it? You will have free NHS dental care in the UK while you are pregnant and for a year after the baby is born. Wàá máa bẹ́ẹ̀ fọ eyín ẹ̀, á máa bẹ́ẹ̀ torí eyín ẹ̀ tó ti dàbí pé tó fẹ́ dàbí góró, wàá bẹ́ẹ̀ máa treat ẹ̀, wàá máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́jú ẹ̀. That is what they call dental treatment. Dental treatment for a pregnant woman. In England, where I am currently living, you are entitled to free prescription while you are pregnant and for a whole year after the baby is born. So when people give birth here in UK, they don't have to worry about prescription. I don't necessarily need to go to Obasa. You don't need to go to any of these 419 House of Representatives and ask them for money because your wife needs money to buy medication. The medication is meant to be in Luth Hospital. But do you know what they've done? They've literally chased all our mothers to be sleeping outside the hospital. No respect, no dignity. This is one Nigeria you want us to go again for in another election. Let us hear the voice of this woman that was speaking in this.
Babies who have neonates in Luth. This is where people sleep. Now they made available a lodge. The lodge is not good enough. The lodge is in terrible and poor state. And as of this morning, mothers were thrown out without prior notice, without anything. So we're going to post this. This is the reason why I want this to go viral as much as possible. Repost, tag anybody you know. It just shows that the common man in Nigeria cannot get good health care.
Now, the common man in Nigeria cannot get good health care. But do you know the difference here in UK? This is why we are telling you that a Yoruba nation will be able to take care of everybody because everybody will be accountable for. Everybody will take care and we will make sure that your life continues to be much better than this 419 you call Nigeria. The question now is, the reason why Tinubu, wife and the son would love to continue to come to London because they are not going to get this benefit because they have money, they will be able to live, they'll be able to give birth here on a private hospital. They gave birth to their baby boy in London in a private hospital. Do you know how much it costs to give birth here in London? Let's do a search on Google quickly. How much to give birth in UK as a foreigner? Let's see. So if you wanted to give birth in UK, entitlement to free NHS maternity care for women from abroad. Let's go quickly and see. Can a foreigner give birth in UK? Oh yes, UK love money. Why not? Being born in UK doesn't automatically make a baby British citizen. Nevertheless, tourists, non-resident women may choose to give birth in UK for a number of reasons. Do you know why he came here? Do you know why Leila insisted that London ló ti fẹ́ lọ bímọ, òun ò fẹ́ bímọ sí Luth Hospital, the same Luth Hospital tí bàbá wọn tó jẹ́ governor, the same Luth Hospital tó jẹ́ governor ibẹ̀ for a very long time. Àmọ́ wọ́n lè lo electricity iná ilé governor. Do you know that one of Tinubu's daughter or whatever that one is called is using a direct electricity from the governor's house? Kí Sanwó-Olú kó jáde kó wá pọ̀ pé n tí mò ń sọ irọ́ ni mò ń pa. Let your governor Sanwó-Olú come and defend what I am saying. That one of the closer person to Tinubu is using a direct electricity from the governor's house. But they cannot give birth in the Lut Hospital because Lut Hospital is a shit hole. But they are more than happy because the UK government allows foreigners to come and give birth here. You probably have to pay for yourself. Now, how much does it cost to have a baby in a private hospital in London? Let's have a look quickly. 419 country. This is a country that people want us to continue to pray for. This is the same country people want us to keep for 2023. Let us break it. Now, I hope you are all following me. If you're trying to call, I have already disconnected the line because I haven't got much time today and we need to end the broadcast anytime soon. Let me quickly now tell you. Once again, I've turned on the phone. Please do not call because I have to turn it off because sometimes emergency purpose. If there is one available private room, it can cost £450 a night. So Tinubu's son was paying £450 a night for Leila to give her to a bouncing baby boy. Ẹ̀rí alhamdulillah, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, láìlà ìlàlá, láìlà ìlàlá, lórúkọ Jésù. You can see where they continue to keep you suppressed. Continue to say one politician, continue to say one Nigeria. You are mad for saying one Nigeria. Now, I'm sure it's the same thing with this one as well. Omolai Mohammed. But my focus is the healthcare system that has become not available for our people inside location 419. Now, it costs £450. Can anybody multiply and tell me how much is £450 in equivalent of Naira today? How many nights Lo Shele Hospital? Give and take, she will probably spend at least a week. So let us multiply £450 times 7 and give that to me back in the exchange rate in Naira. Quickly as possible. 419 country. This is why they don't want Nigeria to break. Can somebody tell me how much is £450 times 7 in the equivalent of Naira as quickly as possible so that we can move forward? Awolowo gave us free healthcare. Awolowo gave us free education. But now, your Lagos House of Assembly, they cannot take care of you because they are not interested in anybody. Oriwobi Expressway, they are all 419. I'm still waiting. £450 times 7, then you take it back to Naira. I want to see how much Seyi Tinubu was spending in London for the wife while the rest of the people were suffering at the Lut Hospital that is a federal government owned. 419 country. And this is what they don't tell you. This is what Channels Television does not tell you. This is what TVC will never tell you. This is what all your bloggers will never tell you. 1.9 million. Thank you very much. We have an answer from YouTube. YouTube is the one that gave us an answer. 1.9 million is what Seyi Tinubu was spending on a beautiful wife called Leila here in London for 7 days. Remember now, they flew in with a private jet. Only God knows how much that is. So what you know, private jet. Remember, the private jet will probably have to park here and then wait for them until they are ready to go back to Nigeria. This is the 419 that some of you now are saying that we should hold on and go for another election. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. It will break up whether you like it or not. No election in 2023. We are not interested in Nigeria. Let them keep on Nigeria. Awolowo gave us UCH, but loot is nowhere available to take care of anybody. 1.9 million is what Seyi Tinubu was spending on Leila, a beautiful wife, Abibeko, bouncing baby boy. I'm sure. Even some people were congratulating him on Instagram. You can see the stupidity of Nigerians at home. You will give birth. You will be asking your senator for 1,000 naira to get a free medication. But do you know that in London, here in England, ìjọ tó bá ti lóyún, ìjọ yẹn lọmọ yẹn ti doríire, oríire lọmọ yẹn ti dì. In England, you are entitled to free prescription while you are pregnant and for a year after the baby is born. In Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, they are different from England. We want to break away so that we can have an independent Yoruba nation, just the same way England and Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland are separated. Even Scotland still want to break away from the British, they've been together. You are entitled to free petition at all times in Scotland. This is why we want a Yoruba nation Without all this, Nigeria cannot give you a better life. You will continue to suffer until you die, and then you're expected to get a free life when you go to heaven. The heaven is right here. Don't be deceived. The heaven is here. Seyi Tinubu was able to give the wife the heaven here in London. But you, back there in youth, you are being told to pray. But you cannot get a good quality healthcare because they tell you if you die, you go to heaven. 419 country, 1.9 million. Thank you very much. Once again, a very good afternoon. Let me now go back to some of the benefits. Who get this according to when you are giving birth here in UK or England? All the women who are pregnant, who gave birth less than a year ago. How do you claim all these? It is very easy. You don't need to know the chairman. You don't need to know the local government. You don't need to go and sleep with any of your house of rep before you get free medication here in London, in England. So you click on that. It takes me straight to another side. Free prescription on NHS dental care in pregnancy. Are you pregnant? They are asking me if I am pregnant, or are you just had a baby? If so, you can keep costs down by getting free prescription. Oh, ní sanwó oògùn, that is what it means. These are things that they don't and will never make happen in Nigeria in another 100 years. This is what we are telling you. Let us break away from Nigeria so that you can have a better life. NHS dental care is free in UK while you are pregnant and for a year after your baby is born. However, for prescription, it depends on where you live. In England, prescriptions are free while you are pregnant for a year after the birth. If you have a valid maternity exemption certificate, this could also save you £9.15 per prescription. How can I claim this free service? All you need to do, are you in need, all you need is a maternity exemption certificate by your doctor. The moment your doctor can confirm that you are pregnant, you don't need to go to your house of assembly and tell Obasa pé mo ti lóyún ẹ jẹ́ fún mi lówó. O ní láti lọ bá deputy speaker. O ní láti lọ bá any one of them. It's meant to be available for you, but the reason why it's not available is because the country is 419. And on that note, we will put a stop to this broadcast today because today we can't go that far. But tomorrow, we might focus again back on Lagos. We will do Lagos throughout this week, and maybe next week we start talking on Ogun State. If you want to talk on any of your states, get in touch with me, and I will bring you in, and you can talk for as much as you want. Thank you very much once again, everyone that have joined us. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and on this note, I'll be bringing the broadcast to an end. If you have not been able to contribute in terms of calling, be rest assured, we will break Nigeria. Your voice will be heard. History will remember not just me alone. History will remember every one of us. They know what they are doing. They have used the healthcare system to gag you like this, to kill you. And we want to save you now. Have a very good afternoon wherever you're going, join us. Continue to make sure that you do your own little bit. I am doing mine. Every day we will not relent. Every day we will not give up until we break Nigeria and we take you out of that contraction. Seyi Tinubu was spending again 1.9 million a week for Leila to give birth in London. Bí a kì í sọ ní Yorùbá kó bá yé ẹ, Seyi Tinubu ó ná 1.9 million naira láti jẹ́ kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa bímọ sí ìlú òyìnbó ní bíbá ẹ̀. Nínú ọdún yìí ni o, kò ń ṣe last year. Ọlọ́run ló mẹ́rin tán ná fún private jet tó gbé wọn wá láti Èkó wá sí London. Ọlọ́run ló mẹ́rin tán san fún parking fee jet yẹn. Olùkọ́fẹ́ ni mọ̀ kankan. 419 country. Have a very good afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. I guess Oshatola will be on later on this evening. Bedu will be on. Keep an eye on all the other media as well. Oduduwa TV, Concern Omo Yoruba. Join them, contribute. But one thing is, our focus remains, we break Nigeria, and that is when we will have peace of mind. Àwọn kan ní nísìmí, fún àwa nísìmí for so long, fún àwọn bàbá wa nísìmí, fún àwọn màmá wa nísìmí, ẹ̀yin gan ní nísìmí, tá máa fi fọ́ Nàìjíríà. Rí bí kankan tẹ́ fẹ́ sá sí o. Every one of you, we will bring your face here very soon. Ibi tẹ́ ń gbé, we start bringing it. Anyone that knows anywhere one of them are living, send me a WhatsApp with the picture of the building and the house and the address where they are living. Send it directly to me. Have a very good afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the day. play the anthem, and then we end the show. Thank you very much to my back-end team. If you also remember, continue to send email to your MP, sign the petition, go and donate in the GoFundMe. Remember, every of these things will still help us, but the only thing you must remember is prepare that we will fight to get out of Nigeria, because Fulani are not going to give us a free Yoruba nation just like that. Bye for now. Yes, check and balance. Very, very important when we get a Yoruba nation. Also, if you want to talk about your state, get in touch with me, and then I will bring you in when I start talking about your state. Have a very good afternoon. Bye for now. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you in America. Enjoy your turkey, and remember, we are about to break Nigeria. Bye for now.
ló lè adélẹ̀ ìlérí àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ìṣọ̀kan